Hey there, Editor Portal here with a kind of little different recording screen because I moved some stuff on my setup. Hopefully, it looks all right. I'll probably fiddle with it some more between this and next week. Um, Thank you so much for clicking on the video to watch this week's episode of Duskfall, where things get crazy, but also not too crazy. Same old, same old. Wild adventures and mystery galore. Enjoy.
That's
Call me
perfect.
Harold. For short.
Alrighty. Let's play some D&D today. Early this. It's only 11 o'clock, but it's time to gather.
10 a.m. for me.
Gather
Should be
your
sleeping.
party.
God damn it.
and we
5
shall
p.m. for
venture
me.
forth. So last time we played, a bunch of stuff happened. Mostly roleplay. You guys were vibing, winding down after the incident. Some of you had better experiences than others.
My life is cheap.
Radagast got wasted. Leo tried to get wasted. To pile of success.
To no avail.
To no avail. You guys enjoyed an evening at the Hanging Gardens, getting completely smashed. You met some
A lot less
familiar
hanging
faces.
than I would have liked at the gardens, but you know.
Met some familiar faces, met some new ones, had fun times for the most part. Radagast in the evening left off when he found out that his good friend, who he has known for a total of, I think, like an hour and a half, is how long you knew. you knew.
Wait, actually, about that, sorry for
Mhm.
interrupting you, Portal. How long have we been, like, in-game?
In the city?
Together?
Or in
No,
together?
like, in-game. Like, yeah, like, since
well,
the Snapper Keep night.
It has been about 7 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
7 weeks, okay.
I hate you guys a lot for somebody who's been hanging out for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have been stuck together through like all sorts of nonsense.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Right.
Okay, where was I?
Continue.
I'm gonna change some stuff in my notes.
Sorry. You were talking about Anime Boy.
Anime boy.
Yep.
Oh, you mean Radagast?
Yeah.
Um,
You guys didn't know it was a katana, I swear.
No, you knew.
Yeah,
You knew from the
Radagast is
beginning.
anime
really
boy.
didn't know.
Aelith is just anime man.
Anime
If
man.
only Aelith was more alive, we could have made fun of him.
Yeah.
Why do you want to make
Don't
fun
make
of him?
fun of him?
Nah, just fuck him.
You want to make fun of Portal's only character he gets to play consistently? Very good.
Nah. Make fun of him. He deserves it. He's kind of an asshole. Anyway, you helped your friend out by saving his wife. You kind of made a cleric suspicious of you. Did a prayer to Derenic in a different church. You unlocked the ability to invoke duplicity, which I think you added to your sheet.
Yeah, it's on there now.
Sweet. And you ran away. And then you saw Thia making out with Hope, and then you were depressed and started becoming a weeb in your dreams. Training
Yes.
montage.
This is character development that I couldn't have prepped for. It's perfect.
Character progression.
I couldn't ask for this, but I love it so much.
It's the worst possible outcome for exactly what I wanted.
Double whammy, double success. Jane had a nice
Not a
talk with
success.
Dawn before she fell asleep atop a church. Umon did a little bit of meditating, got another vision, and then wandered off. Told a devil to go pissed off a devil by telling him to basically baiting him, and then causing him to lose one of his fingers with his holy blessing. Jebaited. Piss on him.
Debated.
Get Rex scrubbed. And then he went to go fall asleep in a tree in the city.
Yep.
Leo had an interesting dream where he was a little girl.
Oh my god, the way you put that, man.
It's the absolute
Yeah.
best way to
Perfect.
phrase it.
Like a
Perfect,
dream
yeah.
come true for him.
Yeah.
Woke up horrifically, as usual, woke up horrified. Eye tattoos awake
Ah,
again.
God. I
Ah,
hate
yeah.
Mondays.
Yes, I hate existing.
Hey, can I ask a question? I don't know if this. Sorry,
Yeah.
get through the intro first.
Nope, that's
No,
about
no.
it for what you guys did last time.
How long is the ride from this place to my hometown?
To your hometown. I can bring you guys over to the main map. You should have access to it still. You will see
Yeah.
that Willsden is a couple days. If you're trying to be stealthy, a couple days. If you're trying to
Okay.
go as fast as you can make it there like in a day and a half. A couple days.
All right, I
before-
just wanted to
before.
know. I wanted to long rest again before we get there, so I could prep some different spells for certain reasons.
Yes,
Very specific reasons.
Very specific.
very specific.
Murder, revenge. Some would say a deranged man,
Comeuppance.
unhinged.
Murder.
Murder. Anyway,
So it's not really murder. They're just getting what they deserve. That's all I'm saying.
it's really leading into that, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I just keep track of everybody who makes fun of me, even outside, even metagaming. I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah. Just have a little notebook.
I have my list. I'm
Bunch of
keeping
names.
it spice.
Oh,
I will
just
stab
know,
you
I
all.
do have a little notebook, and it is full of names. And
Yeah.
I'd be afraid if I was you.
Okay.
If I was you, I'd cry. Yeah, be afraid.
Be very afraid.
Crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action. All right, so we're starting off with a banger today. Let me get everything settled 1 second. Thea, I need you to roll me. Yes.
Oh no.
A wisdom saving throw. Thank you very much.
A wisdom save. Okay.
Haha.
Is my mic fixed, by the way, guys?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
fixed.
Yep.
It's
Okay,
It's working
cool.
now.
you no longer make my ears bleed.
Sorry.
No worries.
Please be okay. Please be okay. Be okay.
You said
10.
it.
All right.
Oh, -1.
Okay. So,
That
we're gonna open
hurt.
on a fun one. We're gonna open on a fun scene. Thea, you are sound asleep, warm,
Mhm.
comfortable for the first time in quite a while. And you
Yep.
can feel a warmth across your hands, your fingers, and it's
Uh-huh.
familiar, your favorite type of warmth. And it takes a moment to realize that it's not your favorite. It's just the thing you're most familiar with, the most comfortable after several long years. It's blood, and you kind of blink. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. You blink and you realize you can't quite make out your surroundings. And let me.
Hope is dead.
You remember a moment a long time ago. You don't remember from which perspective you're seeing. All you remember is blood and it feeling, tasting good almost. Validation,
Mhm.
indication, and anger building up and welling. And for us, kind of watching and like visualizing it, a large creature stands in an arena underground, hidden in the depths. From the sky and everything that could be seen as a potential, freedom, deep in an enclosure, an underground cavern. A large monster faces off several smaller humanoid creatures that have been twisted and bent their shapes, malformed by rage and entropy. Atop this makeshift coliseum sits a well-dressed man with a large, billowing cloak, a green glint in his eyes, and a wicked smile as he watches the savagery with amusement, enjoying the show. And I need you to roll me a perception check. As well
Perception?
as... Yep.
Yep.
As well as another history check. Or a
Okay.
history check. Okay. Perfect. 16, not bad. Then the history, please.
Yep.
Cool. All right, fantastic. So this is one of those memories one of these nightmares that you have had at least more than once, and it's
Okay.
they're easy to forget, especially when you're in the waking world. When you're back, when you're you again, of times that you weren't you, where you were something else. In those days that you long to forget and erase from your own mind. And here tonight, it is more visceral than it has been in quite some time. Even though it has only been a couple of months. This is probably the most prominent this stream has ever been. You can feel the warm, blood flowing from one of the creatures that you had just crushed in between your hands. You can see the screams, the fear, and it feels good. Feels validating. It feels like a dark, cushy rage that has been given that which it hungers for. It's that feeling when you know what you're doing is, it's not right, but you feel validated in your actions. In this instance, it's a slaughter, like helpless cattle, which they aren't. They're vicious, cruel, fighting things, but you disassemble them like they are cattle. head from toe, limb from limb, in a vicious roar. One by one, the monster tears them apart. And it's easy to forget that sometimes you're that monster. Um, and by the time all of the smaller forms are eviscerated, individually, of course, their own brutal executions, the last one begging, whimpering, saying words that the monster does not hear or understand or care to remember, you hear a whisper, a voice, a small goblin dressed in a dark cloak speaking to the man, the overseer, the one responsible for this. And he whispers the word, Lord Assis. The the experiment is a success. And he turns and the man smiles. And he looks and says, I'm aware. Bring the next subject out. We have quite an evening ahead of us. And that name, Lord Ice, sticks in your head like a sore thumb. Like a person that needs to be dismembered. And that rage building up, wellowing inside, explodes outward as you kind of like come back to the waking world. And I'll bring you over back to the other map. Back to the waking world. In a sweat, fists clenched, and that anger. The time as a monster fresh in your mind. What do? The sun hasn't risen yet. It's super early in the morning.
And Hope hasn't left yet.
Nah, she's out cold like a lamp.
I'm gonna take a few deep breaths and then roll over and throw my arm around her and try to go back to sleep.
Doki.
Just pretend I didn't have that dream.
Bury it under the other thoughts. Nightmares aren't real. They're fake. It's fake.
They're not real. They can't hurt me.
It's an illusion.
It's a myth. A deception. Alright. Next on the fun times list, Umon.
I like that laugh.
Let me toggle this so it's no longer on it, so I don't accidentally select it. There's a crowing, a noise of nature, a familiarity, a warmth as you kind of feel relaxed, enveloped in. You kind of fell asleep in a sort of nice orchard-ish kind of enclosure where there's like a good couple of bushes and a tree to rest in, and it feels warm, like you're back home in the woods at peace. And as your eyes kind of flicker open to the sounds of crows and birds chippering, like it's a fresh, quiet morning, and you haven't had one of these in years. As your own life, things have been hectic and tumultuous. But there was a time you remember when there was peace and stillness in the world. And I'll bring you over one moment to the new map. As you stir to whatever it is, wherever you are, you notice that you aren't in Willsden. You're not anywhere you've ever been before. You are in a nice, quiet forest. Looking around, it seems like a beautiful place, livelier than your own home at one point. And you see ahead of you is a large, dark red pond or dark violet pond, my bad. That seems to flicker with a presence and almost a calling.
Okay.
What do you do?
So I don't recognize this place at all.
Nope.
Okay, but I'm like in the middle of a forest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I see anyone around? Any animal?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of wildlife. There's some beautiful birds with colorful wings. Looking around that this place is more vibrant than what you're used to. Like the animals are more colorful. They're more present. They're different in a way you can't quite place. They're more beautiful. It's more alive here.
Okay, and can I see like a bird?
Mhm.
Just
A nice little
chilling
red bird.
in a branch
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah, a nice little red bird with colorful kind of rainbow wings, just chilling, picking at its feathers.
Okay, I'm gonna approach the bird
Hmm.
and I'm gonna look up to it and tell it, hello,
It looks at you.
what is this place?
It chirps. Very.
Okay, Yeah, worth a try. I'll guess if that doesn't work, I'm gonna walk to the pond. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Is the water is water? Is it water?
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
Okay. You lean over the edge of the pond and you see this strange water, the way it flows, the way it maneuvers itself. There's something off about it for a moment. And then you see that your reflection is not the reflection of the you now, but you a couple of months ago. You can tell because there's just a little bit more unkempt hair, your tattoos, your clothing. It's like back when you were still kind of a ragged drunkard. And you blink and you see the water shift again, and another image of a different time, of a different fate. And as you stare into the pool, you see all sorts of endings for you and everything you've been up to this point. A time where you didn't leave, you didn't fail in your duties, and you watched the world burn around you. A time where you left much earlier, much younger, and were way better adjusted, much more civilized, experienced in the ways of man and bureaucracy and the city life, if you could. And as you stare into the pool of many fates, you hear a voice kind of raspily from behind you, and you can't quite see where it's coming from. What do you do?
I hear a voice.
You hear a voice, but you can't quite make out what it said. It's very raspy sounding. Think of it like you're on a telephone and you're hearing someone who's very far away and like under a tunnel, and the connection's bad.
And like as I'm hearing this, is something weird happening in the visions in the pond?
The pond still, yeah, to just the violet water.
Okay, so no more visions.
No more reflections, correct?
And I can see, like, at this point, can I see my own reflection, like just looking into normal water?
Mm-hmm. The reflection of you as you are now.
Do I see something behind me,
No.
like from the reflection?
Nope.
Okay. I'll turn around and like stand up, turn around and look for the source of the voice.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Okay, let me pull up just wisdom on the saving
Mhm.
throw.
Correct. Just wisdom.
Not good.
You look around and the connection is faint, but you can still find the threads, and you hear a voice that you heard not too long ago. It mutters something, time, running out of time. And you can't quite place where it is, but you see some of the birds start to still, and like noise start to quiet just a little bit. And roll me a perception check as you're looking around for the source of this
Yes.
voice. Well,
Wow.
cool. Even with a 13, as you're looking around, you notice at like the corner of your eye a reflection in the pool. And as you move over to step and take a closer look, you can feel like you can see kind of bubbling at the surface level of the water, as the reflection is
Hmm.
not necessarily distorted but altered and like hard to make out the visage. And you see that it is a man standing around here-ish in the reflection that is being distorted and altered. It looks like a tall elf wearing a long robe, carrying with him a beautiful staff of wood and some sort of magic engravings that you can't quite make out because it is a distorted image in bubbling water. Um, and you can see that it is trying to still, but the bubbling is continuing, pressing forward, making it hard.
So do I like I see the reflection, but there's no one there?
Correct.
Okay. Can I walk to where I would guess the elf would be if he were there?
You step here and you kind of bump into nothing for a moment, and it's like, huh? You may roll me another wisdom check.
Okay. Oof, natural 20.
Well, that's a second prayer of faith that you have critically succeeded on.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good news.
How are you
Yeah.
a better cleric than me?
Good news.
Give him power.
Good news. I'll show you his token now that I can zoom in and I'll stage him. One moment. Token artwork. Show you his image. Ta-da! Pretty handsome, but older looking elf.
Is it Radagast dead?
No,
God damn it, you beat me to it.
Okay.
it's not. Trust me, he's much cooler. Labelis Enerath speaks to you for the first time since you have
Shit.
prayed to him in that shrine, in the first proper, like, actual meeting place. And he says, "Fate Weaver, can you hear me?"
I can't hear you.
He blinks and he like looks around. Finding connections like this is dangerous in these times. Prayers are faint. The voices of all those in wherever realm you, well, whatever name it goes by now, it is faint. The connection interfered. Your name, Fate Weaver. You are one of mine. I believe a proper introduction is in order. And he extends a hand out.
I'll extend mine.
He shakes. Labelis Enerath. But you may know me as the God of Time. One of the many names I go by. Kronos. The Walker. The Eternal One. Things like that. You can roll me a religion check.
Yes, I will. Where's religion? Another natural 20, man.
Jesus
So,
fuck.
good news. After your conversation with Jane and your time in the city, you have gotten a couple opportunities to pay more attention to older stories and stuff. And so you know that the elves have a god of time that they attribute to their eternal beauty. It's just one of those kind of awkward questions that comes up in like a drunk. Like, so what's your culture like? What god do you worship? And it's like, well, I pray to the god of time, so I stay handsome all my life. Sort of, kind of
Okay.
shenaniganery and how they do it. So you know that his entire one of the Revengenator, god damn it, I just saw his name. You know that he is a very like an old god, one of the earliest that to be worshipped, to be praised by the elves themselves, and he is a guardian of life, beauty, preservation, not just of elves, of life in general. Even though he is prayed to more directly by elves than regular mortal men.
Okay.
I apologize for the strangeness of our meetings. Normally, I do not call to those who are bound to me so recklessly.
Yeah, that's one way to call it. I have a couple questions about everything that's going on.
Right, and
Um,
I would love to answer as many as I can, but time is of the essence. But I'm somewhere else in the universe. Just
Please die.
Stop
Uh,
it.
our time here is short, running out. Something is acting against me, and I believe you as an entity. I can't quite pin what or why, but I do know that it is powerful, and it is old, and it is hunger. It is hungry. It is hunger. It is hungering.
It's hungry.
It's hungry. It's angry. It's upset. I don't understand what is the source of it, but it is a very powerful and malicious force.
but
Our connection is only strong enough, I believe, due to your interactions with my last Fate Weaver.
that's the statue in the mountains, right?
He speaks a word out, and your mind kind of bends. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Mm, kind of good.
It's insufficient.
Yep.
So for the course of the last couple days, you have gotten used to not feeling the effect of Leah's patron. But even now, this person seems to be someone who, knowing more, like you remember that you associate the words that he says to that statue, to the name of that person, but you can't keep the name in your head, so the words are lost
Yeah.
to the wind. And he says, she was a valiant one, and the last I took for personal beliefs in your folk.
But there must be something we can do stop whatever is trying to harm you in any way.
I do not
As
believe.
little as we know about it.
I do not believe it is out to harm us so much as it is to enclose you and your companions and everyone around you. You have until I've, if everything continues at the rate it is now, and fate is unaltered, unchanged, by the end of spring, on the longest eve, your realm will be gone. That kingdom, those people, consumed by an almighty darkness.
Ginny.
But I mean, I understand the urgency of the situation. We have seen all these horrible things happening here,
Yes,
and we're trying to fight it, but
and that is
we
why I reached out to you to give you time, or give you as much of it as I could originally. My power is winning the barrier between the divine and the other realms, between that kingdom. They're hardening, strengthening something we cannot be aware of, something hidden, something that, as a god, I cannot see. But perhaps mortals can succeed where we have failed, as
but
they had once long ago.
I don't understand. There must be some guidance. You must be able to give me.
There is one
We're
thing.
blind here.
I could give you a vision, a couple of moments at most. Understand that I am as woefully unprepared for this scenario as you are. These sorts of things are not common, as you might assume. But with your strength and the blessings I can bestow upon you, few as they are, I do have faith that you will discover what we cannot, what we should not. And
Right.
you feel kind of a warm, tingly feeling. Fate Weaver, I'm sorry I could only buy you so little. And everything goes dark for a moment. 1 second. Turn off the ambience. Get the. Where is it? Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Yeah. This moment. This music is fitting. I'm gonna bring you back over to the main map for a moment, as you get a vision of what happened 7 weeks ago, in the evening where everything began. Um, it started out with a quiet moment in the king's bedroom, tears from his eyes as he lost his beloved. And then a knock from his most trusted advisor, a mage dressed slightly to appear human, but ever so monstrous. And he opens the door and he says, "My liege, I understand that what we have foretold has come to pass. Shall we begin the operation to change fate?" And you see the king with murder in his eyes, bloodlust. Not in the sense of hatred, but the same side of love. Something you would ruin the world for to protect that which you care for. That you would turn the entire everything, set it aflame for one hope, one dream, one potential change. And he nods and he says, "Begin the plan, the operation. Do whatever you must. I will not lose her. I will not lose him." And you watch as that terrible creature smiles in a moment that you probably won't ever forget. As he steps out, closes the door behind him, and looks to a tall, malicious man with a wicked grin, and he says, "So, is it time for us to, herd the cattle up and slit their throats?" As Commander Kellyan seems more than ecstatic to abide by this plan of murder and genocide. And the court magician nods and sends him out to begin rounding up the people for a grand announcement. Elsewhere in the castle, you see forces of knights moving into position, and execution being prepared for this city, for its people, and for so much more. Down below in the depths of the city, you see a man freed from his shackles. Handsome, nice beard, kind of rough around the edges, with, from what your perspective is, this omniscient view, a kind of holy tinge and aura around him. rushing through the catacombs of the caverns, evading capture, and encountering an ally you know quite all right now in another twist of fate, a meeting that might change this outcome. Um, Elsewhere in the realm of Galalor, you see in Ashmore, an ancient forge is relit and then frozen again by a mighty maw. A large reptilian form, a lizard, dragon, something of that kind, you can't quite tell, made of ice and malice, seals the forge once again, maintaining it as a prison for something that deserves freedom. Elsewhere, you can feel a rumbling as ancient magics awaken, a primal force of hatred and anger and fear. So much fear. And you can see it cackling, beginning its transformation, only as a scarecrow at the start, an unsettling one. And it grows to be so much more. You watch as ancient tombs are reawoken. Yes, Fiddlesticks. Ancient tombs are reawoken, and ancient prayers said, a skeleton rising from a shrine, long forgotten histories of sacrifice and blood. And it shakes its head, cracks its fingers, and it looks around itself, and it decides that it wants to plant a bone tree, and it cackles to itself for a joke that no one will understand. But first, it has to begin its work. Elsewhere, a witch of ancient magnitude, of ancient skill and practice,
Oh boy.
answers
He's
a
here.
prayer of faith to her dark
scared,
god.
man.
Smiling and wickedly gleeful, she begins infiltrating an ancient tower of secrets and magic, intent on killing the archmage that is hidden within. Of course, he had to go if the court was to begin its proceedings. Down below in Willsden, you feel a warmth, a flame, a dying light, the last chance of redemption, reawoken, and you wake in that tree, warm, and also kind of sweating. It's kind of hot this morning, and you're like full sunlight as the sun rises, as you have gotten a much closer look of the things that were awoken that day, and that while this may have been planned, it was all done on an instinct, a feeling. What do you do?
Wow. Okay. Wait.
Bone Boy is here,
First,
boys.
about all that.
Yeah. What do you do?
We fucking did it.
Right now. What's your plan, Umon? Just you, the guy. Holy.
I mean, he gave you as much information as he could. Also, you gain a new ability.
Yeah. Oh.
You get.
What is
let me-
it?
Let me read it up for you real quick.
We're staying 2.
Hmm?
Kaioken.
Okay.
Fucking
No,
okay,
1
okay.
second. You get the second stage of the Fate Weaver, which is Woven Fates. Whenever an ally critically fails, you may expend a reaction. You don't have to
so
see
much.
it. You just have to be aware to force them to re-roll the die. You can use this 1 time per long rest.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you.
Damn.
So it should be noted, Umon doesn't have to be present. You just have to burn your reaction, as you get a kind of like tingly feeling, and you alter fates. For
And
someone
it doesn't
else.
have like a range.
It does not have a range. Anyone
Okay.
you know that critically fails, snap. How about you
Thank
don't?
fuck.
How about you can only do it
Okay.
once per long rest?
Once for long rest. Okay. Uh.
Yeah, now
Wow. I mean,
that's a lot of info.
Fuck.
that's a lot of fucking info, man. I was trying to write all that down. I mean, wait. Can I ask you a
Sure.
couple questions about the visions?
Yes, you may.
So in Ashmore, you
Mhm.
said there was a forge that was relit
And then
and then
extinguished.
extinguished by like a fucking white dragon or something.
A white serpent scaled creature.
A white serpent. Okay. A skeletal creature? Skeletal
No,
creature?
it had scales. You couldn't quite
Okay,
identify
scale
what it
creature.
was, but you know that it's there.
Wait, Portal. Wasn't
Mhm.
my vision that the forge was relit again and that the dwarf was working?
That was one of them. That was the old one. When it forged the blade that you use right now, Leo. If you're asking.
So
All of that happened
okay.
on the same day. Umon is aware of that. It's kind of like a camera pan from all the places in Galalor on that evening, the moment the command was given by the king.
Oh, so all that was kind of simultaneous. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The next one I got, like the Fiddlesticks one,
Mm-hmm.
that he planted a bone tree.
No, those are 2 separate ones. The ancient creature of fear
Okay.
and malice awoke in the fields, starting as a scarecrow, devouring those emotions and expanding its reach. The bone stuff happened here in the Dead Mounds, where an ancient tomb was, or an ancient shrine. It stood up from its grave, and it felt weird, but it did some stuff. You don't
God
know
bless
what.
Bone Boy.
All right. So the hayfields was just
With the creature of fear and
the
despair.
scarecrow, yeah. And then the bomb boy in the dead mounds.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. And he wanted to plant a bone tree.
Yeah, that's the feeling he got. That's what he said to himself.
I love you so much, Portal. Okay. And then the last one was a witch who was
A
trying
witch.
to get into a wizard tower in Croton.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Um I mean all my comfortable animals that I was sleeping with are gone.
Mhm.
So
It's just Umon now.
I'll guess I'm guessing he wakes up pretty agitated after all that. But so he will try to, as he wakes up, meditate a little to calm down.
Put his thoughts together.
Yeah, kind of.
Cool.
And then he will probably start walking through the city, making his way to the Hanging Gardens.
Cool. Real quick before we get that, there is one more scene that we get to start this week's episode off.
Okay.
Let me see. Is it this one? Nope, that's not it. 1 second. I have a lot of music here to sort through. I think. Is it this one? Sure, we'll go with that one for now. Jane, you wake up and you feel warm and comfortable atop this kind of like church spire, and you can see seated on as a phantom, like the edge of it, looking out as the sun rises from the east, where it's digging into your mind. Dawn sits there, and she whispers to you, "From the east, the sun always rises, and day always breaks." And you learn a new word of power. When you call out "from the east," you can summon your sword from wherever it is. The hilt of the blade comes flying at you, as fast as it can. As an aside, it also gains the throne and returning properties.
You can force throw your lightsaber now.
Yes.
So wait. From the east, sun always rises and day always breaks.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
And that summons
and-
your sword from anywhere.
That's okay. That's awesome.
And now you can boomerang it at people. And as you're kind of like waking and looking around, and you like kind of peer over, you see that the man that you saw in the tavern, the guildblade, is kind of looking around, and he's like, "Where did she go?" Scratching his head. He seems to be searching for someone. I will bring up his picture in case you have forgotten, because it has been a week. 1 second. This man is standing outside like the chapel, looking around to see someone. What do you do? Or are you on push to talk?
Are you asking me what I do?
Yeah.
So, wait, that guy's wandering inside the church.
He's looking around for someone, like right outside the church where you're at.
Oh, okay. I don't really remember exactly who that is. I'm trying to remember.
And he was
think
he was
talking to the
speaking
guy.
he was speaking to the bard that Radagast seems to care a lot about, and he seems to be a guildblade, at least one of high standing.
Okay, I will glamour my outfit back into the nice suit and kind of shake myself off and stand up proper and take Dawn and kind of try to head down and show up like
Behind him.
I was he has no idea where I came from kind of.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You are stealth.
Just kind of cough.
Oh, there you are. You are. I never got your name, but I heard about the reports this morning. You're one of the people who were responsible for stopping the nightmare, right?
Yes, my name's Jane. What's your name?
Amber. I just wanted to express my thanks and my gratitude for your efforts, as well as ask a favor, if you would
Okay.
so. Could you do that again? the the reports of nearby settlements and all the terrible things going around. Could you, bring hope to those situations when we all think it's lost?
Um, so I'm not. So Jane is like trying to hold back, smirking and like being like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm the fucking hero. I gotta go save more people. But she's like naturally. I mean,
You can see a genuine sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness. If you could do that, I have family eastward that might be in grave danger. I haven't heard from them.
Eastward,
Eastward.
Seabury,
Yeah.
Shellmeyer.
Yeah, Seabury. Yeah. He says to a 3-year-old. I have a cousin who I haven't spoken to in ages, and I'm concerned and worried about them. And if you ever head that way, if you could make sure they're all right. Civil. His last name is Anthony Civil. I think he's still working as a
His
woodsman.
last name is Anthony Civil. What's his first name?
Jeremy.
Okay.
Jeremy Anthony Civil. Was a strange naming convention by our aunt. She's a certified insane person. She has a mental illness. Fuck.
Where?
That's
Straight
my
face.
notes. Jeremy Anthony Civil.
That is his name. Thank you. And he takes a quick bow, and then good fortune with all of your travels. And then he starts kind of shimmying off, not knowing what else to say.
We'll be like, hey, before you go,
Oh, yeah, yes.
what does your family even do? Like, what's your deal?
Oh, me?
What do you do?
I used to be an adventurer, and then I became a guildsblade as a form of retirement.
Did you
my
take
family.
an arrow to the knee?
No, to the chest. It was
Oh,
a
that's unfortunate.
it was a difficult time, but I recovered well enough. And he kind of pats himself a little bit. Yeah, he
Well, I'm
looks-
glad you're doing okay. It's good that you're still using your skills to protect people. What does Jeremy Anthony do?
He is a woodsman. As far as I recall, he's still kind of chopping down trees, delivering resources, and maybe carpentry. He said he was picking that up.
Ask what his
Starting
aunt does.
into carpentry. Okay. Ask what does?
Ask him what his aunt does. The crazy aunt.
Oh yeah, what does your crazy aunt do? Is she
She used to
institutionalized?
peddle herbal medicines, but she met an unfortunate end due to her illnesses.
Oh, that's sad. Sorry to hear that. All right. Cool. You can go now.
Yeah. Do you have a name? The whole lot of you. It's kind of hard. The people, I heard some of them calling them the heroes of light. Others, the weirdos on the street. Those were quite rude. But I wish to, the temporary guild leader a lot of things are happening. There's a meeting with ex-members of veterans of the New Dawn, and one of our up-and-coming members wanted to give a speech about all of that. He already gave one early this morning, and asking for resources to find you and your friends. If you could, I don't know, give the guild halls a letter? Identification? It's strange. We don't have any way of identifying you all. Outside of, word of mouth.
Well, I think that might be arranged. We'll drop one off before we leave town.
Thank you. Unfortunate, and he, again, bows and then rushes off.
Portal, can you send me the feature you said I got?
Absolutely. 1 second.
Please. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else Shane would like to do, or is she gonna go back to the Hanging Gardens to meet with everyone?
She's gonna go up and cast the light cantrip on the giant steeple of the church,
Cool. Sick.
and then run off. And
Sweet. Over
find
at
the
the
team.
tavern. We'll cut back over. Both Leo and Radagast wake up with mostly nominal evenings. They already got their dream sequences last time we played.
Slept great.
You slept all right.
Me too.
I mean, you did sleep, Radagast. Just in your dream, you were training your heart out to make no progress and becoming
Why?
a swordsman.
I
To fail miserably.
Well, he
Oh,
rolled a
yeah.
nat 1 on his first attempt, so he didn't do that hot. But it's a long-standing thing that he has to practice.
I couldn't really be a hot girl that haunts me. God, my life sucks.
Is that what you tell Isla?
No, it's something I think in my head, but if you can hear that, absolutely, that's even funny.
What you want? Why do you? What is this obsession you have with like craving the female touch?
I just want to be loved.
You mean you just want to
Then
get
make
laid?
them move.
No, it's more than that. That's like small brain stuff. I want to be loved. I want real unconditional love.
That doesn't fucking exist.
You are such a bitch.
That's some smooth
Wow.
brain shit right
And
there.
nobody
Yeah.
loves you. What's your fucking point, Radagast?
I just. Why can you hear my thoughts?
Only some of them.
Wish you could hear any of them.
Me too.
Anyway, cool training session. Thanks for crushing everything that I want in this world. Really.
You're welcome.
I I don't know. Maybe it doesn't exist, but I'm still gonna, I don't ever want to be the type of person who grows callous to that idea, right?
Is that a jab
Eh.
at me?
No, I just a fact.
Sure. And then
Okay.
He's gonna shut up. You wake up, but otherwise you feel kind of refreshed, Radagast. Feeling lively, motivated,
Okay,
pressed,
I can.
motivated.
That's exactly the feeling I was going for, so that's perfect.
Cool. And you guys can move your tokens how you would like, as you all properly wake up as like the sun rises, and downstairs Umon, you kind of just arrive.
I'm gonna take
Yep.
this opportunity to better myself for the future, and not to let it hold me back.
How so?
Morning.
Hey, what's up, Leo? Hey,
Hi. How you holding up?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm great. Great sleep. I got to talk to a ghost a bunch. It was really cool. I'll see you downstairs.
Sure.
Normal things.
Just,
Leo.
just gonna watch that. What the fuck?
Here, I have an emote that perfectly fits this mood that I'm just gonna post on our channel.
Yeah. Yes.
Just the head turn, like, excuse me?
What the fuck?
Cute little frog. Anyway,
Love
Yeah.
frogs. I don't know if you guys.
Is
do that
Leo
or not.
aware that one of the eyes is open?
oh yeah, you would have noticed that it's a little bit more open than before. It's like they were all closed shut. Now one like on your neck. You can just hide under your collar if you want
Would
to
I
hide it.
notice it?
No, you're depressed. My question is, are you gonna be looking at his neckline?
I'm probably. If he's talking to me, I might look him in the face.
Would you look him in the face?
No, probably not.
Just kind of awkwardly, like, yeah, talk to a ghost, so, like, avoid a
Fucking
direct eye contact.
And the whole time I'm walking to the bar, I'm gonna start drinking again right now.
You definitely should.
Nah, I think this is just step number one: bettering yourself. You have to be in the right mindset, and I think that's
Yeah.
impossible.
Down the stairs you go.
Make a
Leo,
deck save.
Leo, you going anywhere?
I think he just kind of just kind of takes that moment in for a little bit, and then just what the fuck? He'll go back downstairs.
Nope. Thea, you're properly awake now after nap 2 out of
Mhm.
3.
Is Hope awake?
Oh no, she's out like a lamp.
Fuck.
Put her ass
Oh, that
out.
was last session.
um,
She felt that
I'll
concert.
give her a kiss on the cheek. Is there anything I can like write a note for her in the room at all?
Get out of my room. That's
Playing Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
Time
no,
to go.
absolutely, you could leave a note.
I'll leave her a note.
Just leave her a note.
Saying
Just 4 out
she's
of
welcome
10.
to share my room whenever she wants.
Wow, man.
Tape the note to her
Smash
forehead.
pass.
Oh my god. All right, yeah. Note
And then I'll
left.
head downstairs.
Ooh, like the wind.
In and out.
Yes. Through the walls of space time.
Fucking Thea runs through all the walls just to suplex Leo.
I'm gonna move back down to the hanging garden on the ground floor, and one at a time. First, Radagast.
Knuckles through a wall just to suplex.
Shit. Whenever I enter the bar, I
He poses.
it's the best.
Yep, you walk into
Oh,
the
look
bar
at
and
Radagast.
you see Oswald is here, like, morning.
Hey, what's up? More alcohol, please.
Unfortunately,
I'm going to better myself.
Unfortunately, sir, I
Sure.
haven't refilled my stocks after last evening.
It's
you can
fine,
roll,
it's
you
probably
can roll
better
me an
this way.
insight check.
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't need it.
Okay.
This fucking rat bastard. This rat bastard. Oh god, no, I'm not feeling bad anymore.
I'm just gonna go lay down in the booth and think about life for a little while.
Cool. You're laying down.
Yep, just
Leo's
like
next
sprawled
turn.
Lines
Yeah.
with at least one wall. Okay. I was stuck in a wall. Okay. I'm gonna go order. Leo's gonna go order some food
Breakfast?
and then look at some breakfast
Yeah, no,
and then
he's-
look at the.
Oswald's like, I could cook that up real easy.
All right. And what are you gonna do with the barrel of alcohol we stored here?
You drank it all.
No.
You can roll me an insight check.
He just says no.
I refuse. No.
you're just gonna presume that you guys didn't drink it all. He looks at you. No, seriously, you drank it all.
Fucking
Have I met-
serious?
You believe
Have I
it.
met this person right
You
here?
don't know shit, man.
You have not spoken to her yet.
All right, cool.
Oh god. From all that I know is I didn't get drunk last night.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But your friends, they chugged drinks down like they were nothing.
God damn it.
I literally asked Portal to give me one shot away from death. So
He did.
That's
We had
a
a barrel
lot,
and a
man.
half.
Like that is quite a bit.
All right, Thea. Last one
Fine.
downstairs is the boys.
Mhm.
Are you sitting next to Radagast as he's like laying down and you're like, hey Radagast?
Leo, please stop touching my feet. I'm just trying to hang out.
Fuck you touching your feet.
Dude, just sit. Go sit elsewhere.
I'm like 2 feet away from you. What the fuck?
Dude, why do you keep looking at my feet like that? Stop.
Why do you keep being depressed? Stop.
It's a sickness, and I'm down with it.
Oh my god. Don't. Why did you do that, man?
So, Portal, about killing Radagast.
No comment.
I can accept fate here in this bar, laid in the booth, killed by somebody I would have considered a friend of me at the very least.
All right.
This is how I couldn't imagine another way to die.
If you could use
I'm
Waz
trying
to-
so hard to move my thing.
You could use Waz
I'm
though.
trying.
Yeah, it's
It's way
the
easier
fucking
with
the
WASD.
stairs
It's
are
not working.
the stairs are blocking you.
Oh no. Okay, are you free? No clipping through stairs.
Just the Hulk smashes the stairs.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
good.
just a big fucking
Fucking stairs.
hole in the wall.
There you go.
That worked. Yeah, it was the stairs.
Blessed be the stairs, preventing no clipping. Morning.
I'll come sit down. Morning. I'll sit next to Leah.
Yes. The dwarven lady, like at the end of this, she kind of just shimmies up a little bit, just so she doesn't get in the way of all of you, and just eats her breakfast for her. Like,
Isn't that the wingman
Fine.
of hope?
That's the way
It
we
is.
hope.
Yeah.
But she
Can I
just-
give her a high five?
You absolutely could,
I'm gonna give her a high five.
ma'am.
Without
roll
saying
over
anything
into
to
the
her.
booth.
She gives you a knowing look.
Break her hand.
She's actually pretty tough. She has high strength. Radagast, did you turn upside down to start crying?
Yep.
No, I just sometimes I don't want to look at certain things,
Sometimes I don't want to.
and this booth has a very interesting texture to it.
The booth leather. Face
It's-
of the leather. I like the pillows.
Myself goes to the bar. First thing. Damn, I love this character so much.
All right, Iron. Umon gets there first.
Yeah,
Back
but can I say before I go into the bar, can I say if like at some point, like I did notice last night that Jane left, right? At
Correct.
some point. Okay, so I'm assuming she just slept in some alley or some shit. As I make my way to the Hanging Garden, can I keep my eye out if I can find her first? Like if we can like meet if we're going to the Hanging Gardens?
I mean, yeah. That's
Do we bump into each other?
That's up to Jane if she reveals herself. I think probably.
I like that Jane was just doing criminal mischief to a church, but it was like for the benefit of the church. She's like,
That's
yeah,
how
just
I
let me do the
roll.
whole building.
If I saw Umon, I would definitely like sneakily show up next to him and then just nudge his calf or something with my paw.
All right. Yeah. Umon, you're kind of like walking and you're looking around, and then you just feel a cat paw on your foot, and you just look, and you see Jane just looking at you from
Oh.
nowhere.
What the fuck? You're always so silent. You always surprise me. Wow. Okay. Hello Jane. How
Thank
was your
God,
how
I
was
was
your night?
tired of walking, and I climb up on his shoulder.
Yeah,
It-
absolutely.
Jane has to
Radagast, why are you leaning in? God.
Dude, I just want to kiss Leo. Come on, please. I'm down
No.
bad.
No.
Wow.
Hey, you're the one who said it. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just adjusting my character.
Resorted to the last uh, option. Like that's how desperate he is.
No, don't
Carter
worry.
always exists.
I'm gonna go even worse than this. And before I get better, it's gonna get way worse.
Um,
And I swear that to
Okay.
you. I swear that to you all.
What?
we will hold you to that promise, man.
You can just let that one
Um,
slide. Actually, it's not really a big deal or anything.
Yeah, I'll say to Jane. How was your night, Jane? I saw you sneaking out early at some point in the night. What were you doing?
Well, you see, I had to commune with higher powers, and I needed a place of peace to do so.
Right. Right, higher powers.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
sniff him a little bit. I can tell that you've done the same.
Um. Wow, this conversation
I
is a
don't know.
lot
Can I
weirder.
teleport actually? I don't know. I just kind of
You would
Yeah.
definitely you would definitely smell the more potent magic around him. Like
thought so.
it's definitely a lot more lively. And I think even if Jane didn't know what it was, she would definitely just throw something like that up there.
She's also just kind of like pretending, like she's just imagining.
She's like,
yeah.
I know the truth. I read it in my
Yeah.
book.
I have sight beyond sight.
Yeah, this is the scene when we all have visions. Gods visit us.
Mm,
Not me.
right.
Clara.
About that.
Clara.
Do you remember what we found? The temple we found in the mountains.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I kind of got a visit from the god of that temple. At least of that's what I understand. Um, and I'll tell her all the visions and stuff I saw.
The big thing to note is at the end of this month, or not at the end of this month, at the end of the third month from now, at the end of summer, which is again 3 months from now, on one of the, I think it's solstice is the word for it. I don't remember. It's in my notes somewhere that I don't feel like checking. Is the day essentially that is said to be the last day that you guys got to fix this shit.
Solstice is the first day of summer.
Okay, then it's the other one.
And Jane's birthday.
So your
Right,
birthday
so-
also
so-
this country.
So we have to save the world before your birthday, or
No, no,
you
no,
know.
no, 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 no. I had the wrong word. But-
Before the autumnal equinox?
Yes.
Before autumn?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
one. I don't really know about stars and stuff. So yeah. What do you make of all of this?
Plenty of time.
I love that. Just like we got a couple months. We're good.
I think that. Yeah. I know we training sequence next.
All right.
So let's go see the rest of the team and see what they think. I think there's some things we got to do before we leave here. I've got to stop by the guild hall and leave them with a formal presentation of our group in all of its glory.
Yeah. Okay. Right, you do that. Do you one last thing before we make our way over there? Do you think we should tell all of this to the group, all the visions you and I had? Did you have a vision? No, you didn't have a vision.
Well, yes.
Because I mean, I don't know about you, but Leo kind of tried to murder me when we were fighting that weird thing.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yesterday, and I just I don't know what you make of his patron and whatever it's doing with Leo, but I think Leo's losing the battle, and I
Chill
don't know
guy.
if there's much we can do. And I wouldn't want. I just have the feeling that this entity or whatever he made a pact with, uh, is one of the beings working against, life. So I don't know. And
We
right?
gotta try and free him from that entity. That's
Yes, we
what's
do.
up north. So if we can do that, then we're all set. But yeah, I remember he was possessed last fight. He shot a couple of those force thingies at me, but he's weak, so it didn't work.
Yeah.
1 HP
Yeah, I mean,
warrior.
he definitely got lucky with me, but I don't know if I just feel if we tell Leo that, we're kind of telling his patron that.
Yeah.
And Radagast just Radagast. I don't know what to make of him.
Thanks.
I don't know what the fuck to do with this guy.
Yeah, I just
Leo's
like
not that
we've
weak to
been-
normal people, so we gotta be careful too and keep an eye
Yeah.
on him in case he does get taken over. And yeah, Radagast,
You need some therapy.
I mean, that poor bastard. I don't know.
I
We'll
mean,
do what we
like
can.
we've been
He's
riding with him.
He's had some moments recently.
Yeah. I mean,
Good.
we've been riding with him for some weeks now. I just kind of 2 months almost, and I just expected at some point that we just dumped him somewhere and like he would die or something. But he's gone this far, so I don't know what to do with him.
Yeah, he's a lingerer, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sucks. Fucking.
I don't know how he survived, but I don't know what the fuck to do with him now. Like, I mean,
We got this far. I thought he would die along the way, but he's still alive.
he's like a fucking
Unless he's
cockroach.
helped somewhat. Damn.
But in seriousness note
Holy
though, like
shit.
he is his magic's
Too late. You're already in the
It-
book. You're on the list.
it smells like you're not even here. Be quiet. But yeah, his magic it really is smelly, and I don't think that he should continue to use that source if he can find another one. But
Yeah,
it's
just
useful in our fights, and we need to bring him
yeah,
to
it's
the next
useful.
cities with us. And
Yeah, I
he's
guess.
Magic
definitely
is the
still
most
part of the.
smelliest.
He's definitely a part of the 5.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Like we can put him in an orphanage or something at some point.
Damn.
At
Just-
least orphanages.
He's like, he's either a year older or a year younger than me.
Would have been an orphanage.
Would have been an orphanage. He'll burn it down
Let me
eventually.
tell you something, Umon. Orphanages just slow down your progress.
All right.
Just go
Yeah.
it alone if you have to.
Yeah. I just feel that if we leave him alone, if we don't watch over him, he's just gonna like eat a mushroom that he shouldn't, that he's just gonna choke to death or something. Something stupid like that. I think will happen to him if we don't watch over him.
Thanks, guys. I'm so
Shit.
glad I could pick up
It's
the
been
knife.
almost 10 minutes of just straight
What do you
gooning
mean a
on
mushroom that you
Radagast.
shouldn't? You can eat any mushroom.
Keep
It's
going. I
fine.
like it. Just go on.
No,
forever.
I mean you can because you're a weird magic cat person. But not everyone can.
Oh,
Hmm,
fuck.
I still don't get it, but
Right, right. Yeah,
What do you
I'll
mean
explain it.
shrooms?
I'll explain it to you later. Like
This
maybe
is all
we can
happening on
maybe
the
we can
front
poison
door.
maybe we can poison Leo or something when we're
More
out
on the
there,
wall.
and I can show you what happens.
More on the
Please let me.
wall.
Please.
It's at,
Okay.
at the end of that kind of conversation, as it's fading off, you guys arrive to the hanging
Portal,
gardens.
come on.
You don't hear any of that.
He's like a
Oh
cock.
god.
It just doesn't die.
And there's also Thia that I mean she kicks ass. And she's a
She's good.
badass.
We
But
needed that role in the group. I think we needed the slugger. Oh man, we've got it.
yeah.
You arrive
Yeah,
at the
alright.
hanging
But
gardens.
she kind of went a little sketchy on us too back there. So we got to keep an eye on her too.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually don't know shit about her. We just know that she can basically like take people off, take their heads off with just her bare hands. You know,
Yeah.
that's good to know. But yeah, if you're comfortable sharing all this information, then I'll follow your lead.
Okay, let's
You
do it.
arrive early in the morning. Unfortunately for
Hey,
you guys here, Amy finishes her food before any of you. She's like, gives you a thumbs up, Thea, and then goes over.
Mhm.
She pays, and then she thinks for a moment, and she'll be fine, and then steps out one of the side doors.
She'll be
I mean-
fine.
If you hadn't high fived her, maybe she would have been worried.
Oh no, she was talking about her.
Yeah, I know. But like that high five was an indication that things went well. Very
They
well.
went very well.
See? Now my whole life sucks.
Anyway,
Wow.
it's
Oh,
just
it could have been you, Radagast. You just had to make a move.
It's fine. I don't know what I want anymore. My life
Just, just
I'm the
tell
only
him
one of the
straight,
three
like
of
you
us
should have
magic
just made a
works correct.
move.
still get shit on. I mean,
And the gang arrives, and you see the three
Don't
of them.
worry,
eating breakfast.
Radagast.
Two of them eating breakfast. They have notably not ordered anything.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning, everyone.
I think Leo's too tired to actually pull up his thing to hide that slightly opened eye.
You guys just see on the one of the eyes around his kind of shoulder bone almost and around his neck. It's just partially like it doesn't move, but it is more open than the other ones. But his tattoos do weird shit all the time.
gross.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we should cut those off you or something.
It's a warlock mark. You don't really just cut it off.
Have you
Warlock.
tried?
Good.
Right, yeah.
Have you tried? Like it can work, Leo.
It might work if I use my sword, right? It severs souls. I don't know if we've talked about that, but like, Mm.
I am
Yeah, just
99% certain this
just
is the first time
yeah.
he's mentioned that a sword does that, by the way.
What?
Just yeah, hold Leo a bit and let's try to cut
No.
it out. Just stand
Alright,
still, man.
Alright.
Let's
No.
just both
Don't
I'll
press
pretend to
our
go reach
swords
for his
up
back.
against your tattoo at the same time.
If he's restrained, I get advantage on that attack roll, right?
Oh my god.
I'll restrain him.
Half of my cast
Headlock.
Thunderstep.
Oh my
Headlock.
god!
You
Wow.
miss.
fucking miss!
You're just like, "Wah!" It's just like, dunk. You see Oswald. Hey, put your weapons away. This is a tavern, not a fucking
Put your
brawl
weapons
ring.
away.
No one else is in here. Who are we gonna hurt?
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
Each
Come on, man.
other,
There's no
my
one here.
furniture.
dude, I want to blow up one of his chairs right now. Fine, whatever. I put this sword up.
Cool. You sheath it. So the group is gathered. What do you want to discuss here, if anything?
Well, I want to buy a longsword and a shield. So
Here, you
Yeah,
can just
I think
gonna need
we
it.
have some shopping to do.
a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
I still have to. Oh god, no.
We need to stop by the guild hall too. I need to drop off.
I have to stop by my
Um,
parents.
I don't know what they wanted us to give them our names and like our team name like formally.
Oh god.
Oh,
They presumed you were an adventuring party.
we have a team name.
No, you fucking.
Because of the image.
Why did you fucking? You
Crippled
put that
Dad.
evil in this world.
Crippled Dad.
Crippled Dad. Bottom text. Top text. Crippled Dad.
Crippled Dad
I really
crew.
like they really added the egg at the perfect opportunity, and at like the same time they added the wheelchair to make your dad perfect.
Yeah.
Anyone want breakfast?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks
I'm
for
on a
saving the
wheelchair.
city.
But my sunny disposition has not dissipated. I
Yeah,
can't
I
walk.
feel my legs. Anyone want an
Hey.
omelet?
Ready,
What?
guys? You can make love to my wife.
I'm a cripple. Anyone?
I want you to know that his sunny disposition would not shift, but he definitely would make crippled jokes.
Oh my god, yes, he
I
would.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a long walk. Good thing I don't have to walk.
Literally, dude.
Hey, Oswald, is this building cripple friendly?
What?
Is this wheelchair accessible?
Yeah, wheelchair accessible. That's
He looks
the
at
one.
all of you. He's like,
Less PC way to see.
he just blinks. He's like, "The hell are you all on about?"
Can I?
I eat my breakfast. How much would it cost? Because I just want to chuck a gold piece just right up to Oswald.
Well, you chuck a gold piece at it, and he takes it.
Yeah.
No comment on the actual price.
Right. With,
All right,
with,
that's
with,
my
with
first attempt at writing the heralds in Elvish.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. At least it's not cock and balls like Donnie.
Hey, it's not my fault. Donnie's name is just penis in
Fucking
Elvish.
balls.
I really love the idea that it's just like
How do you say
someone,
Donnie in Elvish?
Someone
Penis.
someone can't read Elvish, so they just see this dude's gravestone. And it's like someone
It's
drew a
cock and
fucking
balls.
a dick
Yeah.
on his
Wow,
grave.
don't vandalize this grave. Fucking
Yeah, someone
asshole.
had a really cool sermon
Yeah,
here.
what the fuck is wrong with this city, man?
I think Leo
Man,
would
this guy
definitely make
just
fun of
died.
him
This is a
during the
fresh grave. They drew a
expeditions.
penis on a board and stuck it into the ground.
God.
All right. As you guys are getting breakfast and eating, another
And Jane's just pulling out a piece of paper and writing this onto it and drawing a little sun with 5 rays coming out of it. There's 5 of us. She just made that up on the fly.
Oh,
And
shit.
then it's
Love it.
like, all right, everyone sign this. Dip your claws into this inkwell and sign it.
I
Fucking
dump all the
claw.
ink on my hand and
Right.
put a firm hand.
No, no.
I'll
You
just
try to dump
fucking
my ink
write
on your
my
hand.
name.
You will get the fury of the cat. You will have a Nick Fury eye. Because I will scratch your
Cool,
eye
that-
out.
You will
That will
get
make
the fury of the small.
Now, would that make me more cool or less cool? Maybe if I don't tell the story of how I got it. All right,
Fuck around and
cool, I'm
find
One
out.
way to find out.
What, you wanna? Hey, what signature?
Yes, please.
I'm not sure.
I actually have quills, so I'll give you a quill.
in. I thought you were just.
I'll write
sorry.
mine in draconic.
As you guys are all signing and writing, the door to the tavern
Mhm.
opens, and a new guest enters a well-dressed woman in a long suit with. You notice that she is carrying a wine skin or a wine flask.
Dibs.
Ooh.
Dibs on this one.
She
That's
steps
what I was
in.
thinking.
She steps in. She looks around and she makes eye contact with Ozard, who says, like you can see in his eyes, he's like another fucking person brought their own goddamn alcohol to my goddamn bar. And she looks
Hell
at all of
yeah.
you, and she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's them. Hello, pleasure to meet you, boys and
Hello.
girls.
I'm actually a
Boys.
boy, so I don't know if you can tell under the armor, but just putting that out there.
What?
What?
All women.
Ah,
Oh.
Yeah.
yes, I'm here to pick you up.
Finally, somebody. I've been waiting forever.
wha-
Great.
I- who are you
Hey.
again?
Name's Uwe.
Who are
She, like,
you?
does a small bow. At this point, since Jane would recognize the iconography, you notice that they have a tattoo, and it's only really visible as they bow on their shoulder bone, which is of a raven. And there's an iconography of the black claw, or the black crows, more accurately.
Okay.
And she stands up. Well, if you're all done with your breakfast, I do have instructions to escort you back. Ozra just
All right.
turns.
Okay.
Before before we do that, I'll give. I don't know who has the loot from the from the crypts.
Jane, I think, has the gems.
Okay.
And all in a bag.
Radagast
Yeah, I
has
think
one.
so.
Yeah.
Gave away 100 of the gold.
Okay. Jane, if you wouldn't mind, if you were able to sell that, I have something, I've been mastering for a while. I can bring you one of you back from the dead, but I need a diamond. I need a big diamond. I need a diamond that is kind of 300 gold piece diamond. A
We'll
big
worry
one.
about that in a little bit when we go shopping, Umon, but I hear you.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you
yeah,
present the
I-
bag of
I'm-
loot to
I'm-
her, or are you just asking
I'm-
her about it?
No, I'm just telling her to buy it. I'm telling you this because I don't think I will be coming with you guys for this specific thing. I'm sure you'll fill me in and whatever. I have something to do.
Hmm? Well, if you're so certain, then well, I guess she's nicer now. Black Claw instructed that I bring all of you, but I'm sure she could mind one less.
Yeah, I mean it's like I'll catch up as soon as I'm finished in a while, but
What are you
you
gonna
can
do?
you can tell them whatever and they fill me in. I like whatever information I had, I told to Jane she can tell to everyone. So
Yeah.
that's
So,
alright.
Umon.
Where are you headed, Umon?
Since
I wanted to. There's like a spot outside of town where there are like fields and they grow their food, right?
Correct.
Okay, I want to make my way there, and I want to.
Mm.
Yep, I want to cast plant growth for 8 hours.
oh, nice. Before you go,
go with
Leo will ask you. Before you go, he'll
Right.
hand you 1 gold piece. Could you maybe put some flowers on Donnie's grave?
Absolutely, man. Don't worry about it. I'll do
Alright.
that.
Can I
Thank
go
you.
with Umon? Umon, can I go with you?
Sure. I mean, it's gonna be a while I'm doing my ritual. Like a long
As
while.
you say
I
that,
don't
you
know
can
if you-
see Uwe kind of just unfortunate. All the handsome ones leaving, and then she moves to start. Well, come along,
That's just bait, man.
come along then.
That's
Hey, Radagast, you go with
Debating
Umon.
you, Radagast.
Yeah,
Sit here with Uwe. Yeah, you go ahead.
Silent flinch.
Go into
I
the
do not
field
want to be horny
grow
anymore.
plants.
I just want to be happy.
I just want to be
Go grow plants and swing your sword, weeb.
right.
This is the session
you-
I kill myself.
Are you going with
Oh,
Umon, or
oh
are you
my
going with the
God.
gang?
I'm going with
Yeah. Let's go. Again.
God. Cry.
It hurts for him.
Yep. As you step out, and you realize that you're out of sight, You see Uwe kind of like pulls up the hood on her cloak and says, "Let's go."
She's a vampire.
Fucking,
Nah,
she's
got
away,
it.
just in a different
Absolutely.
disguise. We kill
She's
her.
a beholder, man. She's a
No.
beholder.
you can hear her snickering to herself as she walks down, leading you guys towards an alleyway, towards one of the paths down towards the base.
Umon, I just gotta say, I'm so happy to go with you to this fucking field.
Yeah,
trip.
I know.
That's
Can I
going
can I make an
to-
insight check for that?
You may, you may
You
for
don't have to. I think you know.
may for Radagast, but what were you saying, Jane?
I do want to like keep an
Sniff
eye
her?
on her. Like I
Oh,
don't know her. you know,
sniffing
like,
her for magic, right? That sort of stuff, or just
Oh,
keep it.
that and like everything. Like I don't know her, and I like I saw the tattoo, but I also know that people can fake things and stuff. And I showed Jane's not totally like bot right now. She is still Jane. She's still being cautious.
Yeah. You may roll me an insight or an investigation for the sniffing, the magic sniff.
Magic sniff.
Cool. With a 23 on that, like the smell, the scent, it smells like a there is no smell, right? Like you can feel the magic. You know that there's a difference in it, but it is something that is like malleable, adaptable. It not too different from normal, but just slightly off enough that you notice that there is a magical presence.
It's changeling.
Anyway, anything else you wanted to ask her before she leads you guys back to the base, the actual base?
Don't worry, Radagast. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
You can do better than that. Trust me.
Can I? Can I really?
can.
Umon? Please consider what
can.
you're saying and realize.
Come
I'm-
on. I mean, you've like I've seen you kind of try.
Just go to the field.
Your
This
your
fun.
your game needs a little work, but
I'm
okay.
Umon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
now is not the time. I'm so
Yeah. All right.
All right, perfect. We'll start with the ones going to the base since we know what the boys in the field are going to be doing. So activate. Tell me, Umon and Radagast, can you see anything? Probably not, right?
I can.
Everything.
1 second. Let me-
Except you getting laid.
Like
can you all see now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I want
What the fuck?
whose token am I tied to? No. No. No.
Anyway, your observer. Uwe kind of brings you into the base. Steps through the doors. Do, 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 do. You see her kind of like pull the hood off her face a little bit. Good walk's always fun. Oh, is the door stopping you again? Oh no! Oh no!
The door's not. Oh my god.
No!
No clip to the doors.
No clip.
My mouse didn't go anywhere near that roof.
No clipping.
So just started T-posing.
Hans is not
My
present.
Oh
It's like the
God.
My
collision
raffle copter goes
I
swish,
love
swish,
that
swish,
you-
swish, swish.
I love that you went into that room to check for that man.
I had to check. I had to
Yeah,
see.
you had to check. Yes, you did.
Uwe kind of steps up and is like, yes, the other handsome one. Is the Black Claw ready for them? And Lorraine
You're
says,
so horny, man.
Jesus.
Dude, she's just begging for it. And
I
you're on the
really
field farming with Umon.
all,
I just
of
kind of
all-
whisper to myself, it's like we have another Radagast.
I mean, I'm really
She's
proud.
fine too.
I'm really proud of Radagast for
I
doing
would
what
say-
he did.
Fine,
Like,
if I had
that's
known
growth.
before I said,
That's
hey,
growth.
Umon, let me go with you, that this was the case, obviously my answer would have been different.
so stepping back into the base, you do notice is a little bit empty. It's Sir Lorraine, who you haven't really quite seen that much after the siege, and he like.
Oh, it's the guy with the Cocoa Puffs.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's your good friend. He's back.
Man, I
Cillian,
really should've gone-
as you guys step back in,
Cocoa Puffs guy.
Cocoa Puffs guy. As you all step back into the room, you can see Cillian is seated there. He is much more nicely dressed now. Not in the kind of rags or like druid vibe. It's now more hipster, like long shirt, long pants, very loose fitted. You see that he's still pretty. You're pretty sure he's high right now, like he was when you first met him. And he's like, they're back.
Just some cool stoner chilling on a mountain, handing out Cocoa Puffs. Character development.
Character development.
He hasn't changed much. Anyway, says, "Do I get to sit on this one, sweetie?" And she's looking at Thea, and Thea's like, "Uwe, cut it with the act. Go." And you hear Uwe go, "Aw, but it's been so long since I've been affectionately touched by any human being." And she says,
Gonna be a dude.
and you see Sir Lorraine sigh, and Uwe goes, "All right, I'll see if I can catch girls, guys, something. Enjoy your meeting." And you see as Thea passes by, 1 second.
I had to reload. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh thank God! I thought I got stuck again.
Stuck again.
I thought so, but I'm not. I'm good.
Space is nothing
Changes
but a
forms
container.
into a handsome kind of shoujo male, readjusts his dress a little bit, and
Fucking knew it.
rubs
Wow.
his cheeks and says, "I wonder how many girls I could seduce today," and then moves to step out to go fuck around and find out.
Oh,
And you can hear
God.
Celium says, "Horny on
Where
me."
there's so many horny people in
Horny
this
on
city,
me.
man.
Apologies for Uwe. They are, as one could say, craving in proper parental raisings.
You know, we have someone just like that.
The human, right? Or the one in
Yep.
the armor.
I'm not human.
He doesn't know
Well,
that.
half elf, but
All right, fair enough.
Interesting. And you see him kind of like office figures flick out a small cocoa puff. Delicious. Anyway,
You cuckoo right now
This guy.
for those Cocoa Puffs.
always Cocoa Puffs. This man's got a stash.
want some?
Yeah, sure.
He hands him. He's like a grandma with candies, dude.
Yeah.
You see him reach into his shirt. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Here you go. You guys are all still alive, which I'll be honest is surprising. Well, not for the cat. Not what I'm used to. Oh, also, who's the new chick? Any motions to you?
Rose
Thea?
petal.
Rose petal?
Ah.
Rose petal.
Gold pedal.
Gold petal. Gold petal. Let me roll a check.
Thea.
Your Tinks likes permission to update token in parent.
Yeah, it does that sometimes when I edit tokens on web. No, he doesn't remember where that name is from, but he's like, sounds familiar.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, familiar, right?
That's a weird thing to say about your own name. I won't lie. Door closes behind. So now that you guys are back and Thea got everything in order, she motions to the other Thea. I just realized your name is Gold Petal, right? Just Gold Petal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's me.
Good.
Having two Theas here.
He looks at you. Yeah, I'm not in the headspace to identify one after the other. Anyway, and you see Thea kind of looking at him, not so much with disdain, just like it's been a long time since she's dealt with him, and dealing with him it could be a hassle in some ways and relieving in others. So, update on the thing about collecting talons and claws and all that sort of stuff is going terribly. Most of them are dead or
Jeez.
missing.
Okay.
For context, new Gold Petal, you know what a black claw is, right? Or a black crow. Blah, 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 blah. You know, right?
I believe so.
Cool. Yeah, no, they're just dropping like flies. It's kind of horrifying, really. I managed to pick out Uwe, who said they were coming from Croton after shit went down. Not too long after you guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
had a
put
bit
the
of
Cocoa Puffs away and tell me what kind of shit went down.
All right, look, it's not like anything can change now.
It's just
It's the
cuckoo for Cocoa
toddler.
Puffs.
I love how Jade is a thing of constantly giving orders, and people are just like, "I'm
Put
sorry."
the Cocoa Puffs down.
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't talk with your food in your mouth. That's rude.
You're right. You're right.
Holy
My
shit.
manners have eluded me.
Jade is on one today.
Yeah, up north, after someone disabled the massive power. You guys all know how Croton works, right?
Yeah, obviously.
I do.
All right, cool. So they disabled the massive, solar energy crystal, and then shit started going down. The tower started collapsing. Turns out I went to like real quickly into social anarchy. Things are on fire. The rich people are dying. The typical stuff you can expect. Um, it seems though the worst offenders though were picked up by the knights, indoctrinated or armed or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. Uwe wasn't very clear about it in their reports. But we did find out that further east and to the west, that most of the crows has disappeared. We also discovered that the only remaining active Talon seems to be. Have you guys ever heard of one Gavin?
Gavin? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Gavin Montague.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't Gavin
Yeah.
the guy from
Yeah.
Croton?
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
from Croton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out he managed to evade the big old hammer and knife, and he's holding out some stronghold in Croton, but it's not looking too hot, and more communication was, according to Uwe, inadvisable. Which is all they told me because they're a terribly cryptic, horny changeling that doesn't know how to focus on work.
A single tear. I shed a single tear right now.
Just want that changeling ass.
It could be anything I want. Are you kidding me? It's perfect.
You can.
You should.
be
You
like,
should
"All right,
have
You just
gone.
make
turn
it look
into
like
Umon
Thea.
now."
You had your chance. You had your fucking chance.
You went with Umon.
Yeah.
I'll
Be
never
like,
know
"All right,
what
now,
I got on.
now
but
turn into
I'll-
Mr. Slippy."
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Radagast.
He wants to
They're
ride
they're
the
they're all
snake again.
taunting you. They're all taunting you, man.
You
You
forever.
made a choice. You
You
made
say
the mature choice, man. Come
Fuck that.
on, be proud.
I should have made the right choice. Portal,
You
why
know,
do you
it's-
hurt me?
Holy shit.
Oh no, Uwe was someone you could have met in Croton a while ago.
Sure, I'm
Shit,
sure.
really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but instead we met that other
yeah,
bitch.
the more aggressive of the crows.
you
Like I
could have been
said,
banging a changeling on the main dude.
Uwe
I
doesn't
know,
give a fuck
dude.
about
What
the
a
job.
fucking
Missed out.
loss, bro.
Just
Anyway,
missed out.
afterwards, we got
Guys, please put
couple
in a good
reports.
word in
It
for me,
looks like
please. I beg you.
it looks like they're hammering down real hard on cutting out communication. Rumor has it as well that they've got some sort of measures against clerics. The knights do, with some renowned practitioners losing their ability seemingly overnight over the last couple of weeks. As well as, I met an interesting woman. I think her name was Ella something. She informed me, through Uwe. She said Uwe was saying nice ass or something like that. But I managed to fish out from the changeling. Don't ask what I had to do to get the info, but they said that some of the
Shit, it's
research
boulder
there-
down.
How's your throat feeling?
But you get inspiration for that one.
Yeah.
Note that inspiration.
Didn't
Yeah.
Leo for something and you not give him inspiration, but Rar makes a one good
I tell you, I'm whimsical.
goal.
a
Okay,
whimsical
buddy.
god.
All right. Okie
I'm a whimsical
dokie.
god. I don't give you inspiration because you don't want it. You just want to suffer.
No, I'm just forced to suffer by some cruel hand of fate, and I think it's hilarious.
Anyway, gave us a couple of reports about some anomalies with magic itself and how all that stuff is going. Not my specialty, but seemed interesting enough and a thing to discuss. Outside of that, no new intel on our parts. Thea speaks up now. As for the guilds, as you are more than aware, while I was communicating and convincing some of the more adamant defenders of the current status quo prior to the invasion, we managed to round up a defense, and with your work out to the west, to the southern and western gate, we held and are in a much more powerful position in regards to convincing the guilds to act as one rather than, well, falling to their politics and bureaucracy.
Right.
That's an update.
Mm. Oh yeah, you were looking for a wheel, right?
A wheel?
A while back. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. What
Oh,
about?
he's fucking dead.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, his shriveled up corpse is still in those catacombs.
Mhm.
Interesting. You have more to speak
And
of it?
You didn't really have
Elaine,
so somebody's
his
dead, huh?
employer. Just be wary of vampires.
Well, that's
Hmm.
problematic.
Yeah.
How much do I think I trust this guy, Celium? He
Dylan,
seems really trusted by Thea Blackclaw.
yeah,
He gave us
you
Cocoa
can tell.
Puffs. I
You
trust him
can
completely.
you can tell that Thea has worked with him long enough that he, at the very minimum, is a surprisingly competent crow.
And I think we should tell them everything. I think, like,
With
from
Leo there.
the catacomb. Well,
But my question is, what is everything in this regard?
I'm gonna tell them about the basically our plan, I guess. Like, without telling them like the sources of everything, tell them our conclusion and then a rough idea of basically
Where you guys
like
want to go in the path?
yeah, like I have the sword, like we know this, like this is what we figured out, like this is kind of the area we went down
We
into these
also have cursed
catacombs,
weapons on us.
found his body. Yeah, we need to get rid of the cursed weapons. Do you have a place we can store those? Maybe a lead box that we can bury in the catacombs somewhere or something.
Right. You should note that Celium goes, "Who the fuck is Donnie?" And Thea seems to remember him. And seems somber at his loss.
Yeah,
Well,
well, exactly. You don't remember because your mind is weak.
I never met a Donnie. I'm just asking you.
Holy fuck. I hope I'm muted.
You're not.
no, you're not. I
Right.
hope I'm muted.
Yeah. Well, sorry for your friend who, I don't know, technically doesn't exist anymore. And that loss. Tragic as it is, there are bigger fish to fry.
Hmm.
Cocoa Puff for your loss.
You have food in your
Holy
mouth,
shit.
child.
Just look at it. No,
I mean, don't talk with food in your mouth.
don't talk with food in your mouth. It's disgusting. Sure, he's had plenty other things in his mouth that were disgusting as well.
And
Things I do for this country.
I'll ask Thea what she plans on doing next too. Like Black Claw, like, are you just gonna stay here and defend this town and try to make it so that this place at least is free from the corruption
Well, with everything
to some extent?
as it stands, the first plan would be to fortify and re-establish our presence in the city, make sure everything is well and orderly. And then
Yeah, get
perhaps,
the pastry shop running again.
perhaps if we could, through some method or another, begin search parties, we might be able to branch out and come in contact again after the wonderful delivery. And she nods to you, Thea, with Doran up to the west in Ashmore. Figure out
Mhm.
what the previous Knight Commander and rightful one has discovered. He seemed to know quite a bit in his letter, but was very vague.
Interesting.
So what do you think
Oops.
also on where we should go based off of what I've told you of our kind of visions and what we've seen in the west and I mean what we've seen in the east and what we've seen in the north? Should we go north and try to, Ashmore or east
Well,
and go towards like Shellmire? What would
there
you
is
do?
that new fortress we were discussing that you saw upon the road by Ashmore. By this point, it's probably well manned if it's not still under construction.
Yeah.
Slipping past it might be a very dangerous approach, at least from the southern angle. If you could find some way to sneak by before they set up proper
And-
barriers.
Didn't we go through the rolling hills again?
I
Or
wouldn't
off
know.
towards the edge of the mountains, maybe?
That is
Funny.
one path. Though I do believe it would be wiser to head and settle our matters east. If we lose those fields to the Empire proper and to the Knights, then starvation is an
Yeah.
inevitable reality.
That was my original plan. Was, as I said, to go
Heading east.
kind of Malwood, Shellwood, Shellmire, Seabury, maybe swing by very distant past Croton, Blackstone, Ashmore, and then back to Silverkeep.
For the long term, I believe that is a wiser strategy. Though I am concerned about my friend's safety, I'm certain he can manage himself. He is not a slouch by any means.
True. I mean,
Okay.
if we want to destroy the cursed weapons, that information would be in Ashmorn.
Yeah.
Considering the one that made them is there.
Maybe we bring him with us then. Maybe we can have a lead box made for us before we leave here.
Who
They
knows?
have
He
several
might
storage devices of that capacity, though.
he might be able to
limited use.
make us some new armaments.
Yeah.
What did she
We
say?
do.
Sorts of that capacity?
They definitely have some lead boxes. They have all sorts of stuff, and like
Ah.
this is again a smuggling operation that still has all its tools and resources. So technically, if you want basic stuff like cheap, like below 100 gold stuff, you can get it here.
Question: do you have any longswords and shields in stock?
She looks at you like you're asking for like a glass of water. She says, "Quite a few."
All right, I'll
Why don't you just use that other
need
sword
some of
that
them.
Umon got that he doesn't use?
You mean the spear? You can't.
I can't use it.
Oh right, I fucking forgot. Holy shit, my bad. I'll shut up.
I'm not good aligned. All right, that would be good to have.
All right. Is there anything you would like? Anything else you would like to ask or talk about here with Thea before you move on?
If possible, could you maybe? This is quite selfish to ask, but could you maybe put out a small watch, watch over my parents? We don't know when Elaine's gonna return, if she's gonna either show up here or follow us, but I don't need something worse to happen.
I understand. It will be done with what I can spare.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna cut over real quick to the boys in the field. Umon,
Radagast
Umon,
slowly.
Umon is sitting
Yes.
meditating, casting your spell, focusing on this magic, spreading it out over the fields to read.
The fields have people in them, right?
Not currently, no.
I mean, but there were people that would live there typically.
Yeah.
Around the fields. I didn't go specifically to sit in the field with. I went to go and make sure that like the field worker people were okay.
They didn't. They moved inside when everything
Okay.
started, or at least
Cool.
as far as you
Great,
can, they
awesome.
tried. You don't
I'm just
find
gonna hang out here quietly for a while. Awesome. Even awesomer.
Umon,
Awesome.
as you're focusing on your magic, you feel a
Mhm.
flow and a
Feel a
rhythm.
holiness from your left.
Okay, no. You feel
A presence
a flow of
from your
magic, and you find the life flow of the land, and you're redirecting it, focusing it so it can bring a new kind of spring almost to these
Yep.
would-be dying fields. And in the interim, Radagast, Islet, as you're kind of like sitting there brooding, is like, so what's the whole? Why are you just sitting out here? You could be training, you know.
Yeah, you're right. I said some other stuff. I was muted. You're right, Aelith. I think you're right. Can I just like knock myself out and go back into the dream sequence, or
What part of you have to practice it in real life too? Did you miss?
oh right, sorry. I just that night was it was it was yeah. I'll practice in real life. Thanks.
Yeah. Why are your thoughts occasionally returning to the big ass of that chick we saw earlier?
I don't know what you're talking about. Please get out of my head.
And then you just go back to karate. We have reject with embrace sword. Roll me a attack roll, please, Radagast.
Okay. I think I'm gonna.
At least it's not a dexterity check.
Yeah. Well, I
I
have
just
a.
had an idea. It would be so. Can I cast spells while doing
No,
plant
you're
growth?
focusing.
God damn it. Okay.
You're focusing. Meditating.
Right.
Why is this not letting me do an attack roll? Because I'm not in combat.
Just
Alright,
click
that's
on
fine.
your.
I am. That's what I'm doing. It won't let me roll. It won't give me the attack option.
That's a deception. I just roll it. You're lying to me.
What? No, I'm clicking on it right now.
Okay, if you click on the word Blade of Death, don't do that. Click on the little dice next to Blade of Death.
The dice next to Blade of Death. I don't have the
Click on the
feature.
picture, Rad.
No,
Click on the
Oh,
picture.
right, the picture. Oh my god.
Okay, with a 21, you practice, swing, and then you hear no. It's all about the draw, the moment between your sword and the moment it connects. Put it away. Practice unsheathing and resheathing your sword.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's like
You're the anime boy now.
It's a scene in the samurai movie where they take out their sword and they instantly cut each other. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's exactly what this move is. You son of a bitch.
Exactly,
Yeah,
it is.
That's the fighting style. So it's he's basically giving you the Karate Kid like up and down, do mundane tasks, and it's just sheath your sword, unsheath, focus on the blade. Every moment
I'm
counts.
focused on that lady in the tavern.
Then why the fuck are you out here, dude?
Let me cast a spell, man.
Anytime.
Hang
Just
out with
picture
Umon
sheathing and
sometime.
unsheathing your sword in her.
Yeah.
He has to keep that sword in his fucking pants, or
Okay.
else.
All right, here's a good image for you, Radagast.
Mhm.
Think about the person you hate most in this world.
It's myself.
Okay. You know you can summon a duplicate of yourself, right?
Oh my. No. That's how that works.
Please just practice cutting yourself up.
I think that's. Yeah, I think when I invoke duplicity,
So
and then
a silent Radagast in just menacing aura, like this is what Radagast is when he doesn't speak. The menacing aura, like standing there, just sword out. It's just,
This is Radagast when he shuts the fuck up.
peak Radagast not
And when he
talking.
talks, it's womp, 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 womp.
all right. You see, that's the focus.
I think
Focus.
for a second, I'm worried that the silent Radagast is gonna kick my ass.
Why are you afraid? It's just you.
Yeah,
That's
but someone
you,
who's a lot cooler than me. I don't know how to explain it.
Radagast. That's you.
Damn. Are you
Can
sure?
I see? Can I
Am I
see this?
Now
somebody else's
swing your
duplicity,
blade.
maybe?
Yeah, Umon, you can kind of like make out in the edge of visions as you're focusing on the spell that Radagast is dueling his duplicate. Also, there's two Radagasts now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Radagast,
Feel in your heart.
are you?
Immeasurable.
What's going on there? Why are there two of you?
I ignore Umon to kill myself.
Right.
Roll an attack roll.
I gotta. Okay. Okay.
No, that was for practice.
And now I know. All right. And now I know how to do it because I'm not a complete goober.
Cool. That connects. So, Radagast, you focus for a moment. Blade unsheathed through the face, the false Radagast. The image shatters into reflections and kind of whistling sounds. And then you sheath the sword again, and you hear Isla says, "Not fast enough." And that's your training montage. Just again and again, cutting up fake Radagast and like target dummies.
Umon sees me, right?
Yeah, Umon's
Yeah.
watching you do the training
Can I
montage.
turn after the first time?
Hmm?
And can I make my eyes glow red with thaumaturgy to look at Umon for a second?
Yeah, you absolutely could.
I don't say anything. I just look at him.
You have something in your eye there, man. Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
He's becoming albino.
No. I mean like glowing red.
Yeah, it's kind of all up in your face.
I'm just trying
You-
something out.
you-
Okay,
You need
I
to
think-
take a shower or something.
No, I think I've actually showered more than most of us lately.
Right. Okay, I'll leave you. I'll leave you just to kill yourself
Definitely a
again.
cold one.
Cool. I like that Umon is
Shane's
not.
constantly showering.
Oh,
and
that's
bathing.
well. I said most of you.
You did.
True. Yeah.
It's weird that you bathe with your tongue and you're sentient. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Training montage.
Don't judge me.
All right, sorry. If I did that, I'd be weird.
Can't wait for that.
You do other things to do that to make you weird. Don't worry.
All right, so Umon's gonna cast that spell for 8 hours. What are the rest of you gonna do? While Radagast is training montage, I will note that as one tick in your progress. Learning from Islet.
I have sword and shield now, right?
Yes.
I'm try to find the page where I wrote
I'll-
down all the gems.
Can I?
I'll
I have that written down. I'll
I'll
send
make
to
it
you.
my hex weapon,
Oh yeah, sure.
and then time to go face the wrath of my parents.
Is that really what you want to do right
Pretty
now?
sure they're just gonna be happy that you're alive.
Well,
I'm gonna ask Thea if she'll carry the shopping bags for us while we go shopping.
Which Thea?
The gold pedal.
Of course.
So what do you guys?
Of course I will.
So you guys are going shopping. What are you trying to buy? First of
Mhm.
all, was the diamond was on the list. Anything else?
I mean,
There's the loot.
I think that there's
That's
probably
right.
some other things, but for now, let's go to this shop that we would get diamonds at.
Cool. You move over to some of the jewelry stores, which have been pretty reinforced after the incidents, but they're like unlocked. It's not too difficult. You like come in and you're like, we want not just small diamonds, just one bigger diamond, and it's like the shopkeeper's just looking at you like, okay, because they have a lot of adventurers. They don't have that many diamonds, but they have enough remaining to give you one 300G diamond.
Okay, we'll get that just in case. Umon,
But
do
wait,
you have
if
it like what we all have?
yeah, I sent it to the chat. Like we have a
Oh,
necklace of
okay.
diamonds. If we get that 200G that Jane just bought, and together with that necklace of diamonds, like can that be used as the material
Revivify is
components
one.
for?
Revivify is one diamond, which is the point.
I mean, if you don't find a
No,
300
it's
diamond
300
one,
gold worth of diamond.
Oh,
It
okay,
doesn't
my
have
bad.
to be one diamond.
I'm thinking of the other.
It doesn't have to be one. It just has to
Yeah,
be 300
then
gold
yeah,
worth.
you
You
can.
can have a bunch of you can have a bunch of tiny diamonds.
Oh yeah, then you can definitely
all
get.
right.
Like
So
really
then don't
extra.
sell the necklace.
Yeah, you can get 150 gold of diamonds for 150 gold, though they don't have much.
Yeah, so just sell everything except for the necklace of diamonds, and then buy that one, and then do whatever.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be 500, 750, 800, 875 gold.
Cash out, baby.
Can we sell that, or is it going to be less than that we get?
No,
Like
no, you'd get the rate that is marked on there.
we get 875. Okay, so then we'll buy that 300 gold diamond with 875, so we'll have 575
Sweet.
gold. So Thea and I just cashed out, made 575 gold for the party.
Wait, but you bought a there was a 300 one available?
One singular big one that they had.
Oh, I thought there wasn't. So
Oh,
you
and
also
did
sold.
we also get 150
Oh
worth
no,
to,
no, they
to balance
only
out
have.
the
They
150?
only have the like.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, so
buy the
then
big one,
let's yeah, and still sell the necklace then.
sell the necklace. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
trade
fuck
deal.
it. Yeah, bam. All right, so then we'll have
725.
675, and it'll be 725. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Money, money, money.
Which would be 145 for everyone.
Money.
If we just
I got.
Yeah, we'll divide it out
Damn, I
evenly.
have a lot of fucking gold then.
Except, I think like 37 of Umon's goes to Jane.
Yeah.
I'll give you 50. I forgot about that. I was about to pay you 50 for something you made to me.
That.
I mean,
Yeah,
holy shit.
I owed you like 37, but I'm gonna pay you 50.
So everyone gets 150,
Just
No,
about.
145.
145.
Jane
God damn,
gets
I have more than
uh,
500 gold.
Jane
spend it on
gets
buck boy.
195
I
because of
don't.
my
There are no
my
magic
things.
item shops here.
And I just get 95. Can I just add it to my fucking thing? Can we say
Yeah.
that later?
Oh.
She'll give
Yeah,
it
no,
to me.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Michael.
Okay.
145. Let me pull
So,
up my calculator.
Leo's
real
walking
quick.
home alone. Only a D100, Leo.
Ah, fuck me.
I'll do it if you don't want to.
No, I'll
All right.
hold on. I'm currently calculating something. Okay,
Recap.
So we're
put
all
that there.
shopping now together. We all regrouped and we're all shopping.
Roll.
You
Gonna
will.
be
You guys
washed
will
up.
regroup by the 8th hour after Umon finishes his spell.
Radagast, you get
8.
145 gold.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
that.
what the fuck?
Okay. T, you also get that.
Excellent.
Cool.
145.
While
Yeah,
they
you
go
get
out,
145 gold with you.
while they go out shopping, Leo, and you decide to go face your parents. You're about 10 minutes away out from your house, and you're like, just kind of vibing, just kind of walking and like thinking. And let me change the music 1 second.
Your parents are alive.
Yeah, at least your parents are alive.
While that's
I hope
true, you get a
parents are
chill down your spine, Leo. Very unsettling feeling, and you kind of look left, right, and you can't see her, but you could feel her. She's watching you.
Wayne?
You call out.
Sure.
Silence. You start looking around, and you notice the streets are surprisingly eerily empty here.
Right. Just have my weapons at the ready.
Sword, shield out. You look left and right, and you can hear. And you see kind of bolt fly past you. She rolled a natural one to hit. She missed, but she rolled well on her stealth. So you see a bolt fly out from the darkness around your hearts. He says, "You're gonna pay for that one."
For what? Giving you what you deserve?
What I deserve! And you can see her as she kind of like is still within the shadows with a less well formed crossbow, a much shittier one. Still, pretty nice knife at her waist. You see she's looking exhausted, ragged. Her face, you see there's a cut across from her forehead down over her mouth, under her chin, and she looks at you with hate in her eyes, and you don't even know why. She chose you in particular, at least.
So, why did you choose me? I mean,
Mhm.
oh, and also a good question. Where did you get those fucking weapons?
Where did I get them? I got them where I got everything else. And you can see, like, now that you can see her eyes, that they are black and yellow. And you get a moment of recollection, and you remember staring out into the massive eyes once, black and yellow. You're gonna give them back. You got to. They're mine.
What?
I think I have them on me. I think Umon has them.
That is true.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean she's not attacking Leo.
Well,
What do I have to
You-
do to get a girl to notice me? Come on.
I've told you
Come
this a million times. You have to
Yeah, your chance is gone.
What would you like to do, Leo?
I'll say, well, unfortunately, I don't want those weapons in your hands. I'm gonna do a Hexblade's Curse.
Roll me
Oh
a
boy.
wisdom saving throw.
Ah, what the fuck? Shit.
Successful. You can feel it pulsing in the back of your head, trying to take over. But you're stronger. You've focused. You're not letting it have control right now. And you can see Elaine falls to a knee. More, please. More. I need to know more. Give it back. Give it back.
What a What a sad reflection I'm looking at.
You don't know. Shit. It's all gonna end
Well-
anyway. Just give up. Give
Nah,
it back.
you know, I hate you for what you did to Donnie, but to be honest, more than my hatred, I'm feeling so much pity for you. I mean, just look at you.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Was bound to
And-
happen.
It was bound to
Insufficient.
happen.
As you kind of feel that,
That's inspiration.
as you feel that, that kind of wicked satisfaction.
Well,
Sorry, my brother came in the room. You feel a wicked satisfaction in giving into that kind of like giving into the mean spirit of someone who you genuinely despise, and you can hear in your head what sounds like crying, a begging noise, and you blink, and 2 hours pass, and Elaine is gone, and you're just standing there in the middle of the street,
fuck.
and you do not remember what happened. You do notice actually roll me a perception check to see if you notice this. Okay, you don't notice anything. But you can tell that the sun has moved slightly, and it is later in the day. What do you do?
I'll go and find my parents.
All right, sweet. You go home, and you see it's kind of a mess after the original attack, but nothing has changed since then in any grand regard since your visit last, which is very relief. Like you feel a sense of relief as you arrive. Let me change the music. And you arrive, and you see you can smell food being cooked, and there's chatter that you can just make out at the door between your dad and what you can presume. It's your dad speaking. He's like, "Yeah, I just got to put a couple more bits of salt. That's all. It's not that hard, dear."
Hell, Mark, and
Knock on the broken door.
yeah, sure.
Open
Knock on the
peek in.
broken door and
You can
enter
see
in.
your dad is laid out on the couch, kind of like belly out, just like, "Hey, you're back and alive. That's good."
What's cooking?
It was supposed to be grilled cheese. I fear that it is something worse.
I love you, Dad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
She checked the news better than you would think. She only punched one guard.
Only one?
Yeah, no. She broke his nose.
Well, but that's a given. But just one?
Just one.
Shit.
Yeah. I was surprised too.
I would have thought we may have had some more dead bodies.
Nah. We got a leg up on the competition. Ah! Oh, poor timing. You can see he's still a little bit somber about it, but you have always known your dad to be this super carefree, like unshakable person, and he's still that.
Well, and good to see that you never seem to change.
I am immortal. I could never die. Ha ha! That's the benefit of being a dad, you know? You just don't ever go down. Smile, big smile.
So you don't have to stand up again.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah. That one kind of hurt. I'm still getting used to it. It's strange. And
I'll find a way. I mean,
I can roll around all over the place.
at least get you a fucking wheelchair.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll get cool wheels. Is that what the kids call them now? No, I think that's fucked up. Is it just wheelchair? I don't know.
Hot Wheels.
Wheels. Yeah. You want to eat breakfast with your family, or
Yeah.
more like lunch with your family?
Yeah.
You can tell your mom is very quiet and like subdued about everything, so she's definitely still coping with it. But your dad is an absolute psychopath. He just takes it in stride,
Nothing gets this man down.
even when he can't walk no more. He's still getting back up,
Somehow.
using his arms. You see,
Starts doing handstands.
first handstands. Anyway, you have lunch with your family. What about everybody else after your shopping trip is done? Where are you guys going? To regroup with Umon and then head out.
I've got things I want to look for while we're shopping.
Oh, what are
God
you
damn
looking
it,
for?
Radagast.
So first thing I want to go try to find is a Fletcher.
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
Um, and so if we end up finding one,
Mhm.
I'll try to see because I have 2 hand crossbows. I don't really need one. I kind of wanted to keep one as like a backup, but I might sell it or trade both of them in for like a better one better hand crossbow.
Can I
Or
can I ask a question? If you shoot the sun saber, can it not fly back into the crossbow?
That's not how returning works.
I would
Just
throw it,
wondering.
not shoot
That'd
it.
be cool.
Didn't you say it gains
reload
thrown
the-
property?
Correct.
So
Yeah,
it's like, why would I do that? I would just throw it.
Its range, by the
Like,
way, is
Well,
30,
point.
60.
I'm like a
it'd be
lightsaber. I'm just like chucking. I can just throw it.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you could also shoot it like a missile.
That is not advised.
I don't think so. It's like if you think
did
about
not
like
get
putting the
consent.
handle of a sword onto like a bowstring, it just doesn't make sense. It just
Not
won't work.
aerodynamic, bro.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I gotta get some pictures pulled up real quick. I gotta get some schematics drawn up. Give me a sec.
So what did you want from the, like, you can give me the items and I'll tell you what you can get your hands on. So we can speed up the shopping so you guys can get on the road.
Get what?
What exactly you're looking for in terms of gear and stuff.
So I just want to see if I can get a crossbow that's a little better than a normal hand crossbow. Like, is there like hand crossbows +1,
+1?
maybe, or
Um,
like if I
you can get a
sold both
masterwork
and then
one,
gave
which
some.
could give you a +1 to like attack rolls, but they don't have any magical weapons here. At least not in this part of town that are available.
He is down.
Currently, it's being given to most of the guild blades that are competent. Like, it's not a like you guys aren't competent enough. It's more like all of the magical weapons on hand are being used on deck for everything they can.
Home
I
defense.
got you. I'll
Buy
trade them
buy
my.
health potions.
Actually, no. I'll just try to buy like a bundle of like 20 bolts then.
Yeah, easy enough. You can take it at market price. You get an extra bolt, by the way, with a kind of like smiley note as a thank you. This dude's a cheap motherfucker, by the way. One extra bolt will.
Yeah.
Fucking yes.
I also
Yeah,
want to go food shopping. I'll just send you like everything I want to get. It's like a ton of stuff.
Yeah, you can post it on the thing.
I'll just put it in chat. Yeah, I'm getting like I want to get us a bunch of food for the road. Like,
Yeah, mundane rations, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it's a
Take
good
your time,
idea.
Pam.
no,
Well, then that
Jane's
one on that
loading us
would
up with
save
food.
God.
Well, at least you didn't fail the first one,
Yeah.
which is, I will tell you.
Thea
that
just
was-
wants to get a blue version of the robe she originally had.
God, I'm kind of like her Elaine's drug dealer. I can't.
You
Oh,
have no
fuck.
idea what's going on with her.
Drunk- I have no fucking clue what's going on with her, but I need her to get the fuck away from me.
Get off me! Get off me!
Get off me, wench.
Bottom text. Did you post that in memes yet? You got to.
They wouldn't get it. I don't make these memes for everybody. I make them for you. Why don't you appreciate my work?
I do. I do.
Yeah, hold on.
indeed.
I'm posting that. Just give me a sec.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Was there anything else? You did.
Can I
you wanna
can
rope?
I Portal, can I say that, I mean, I know this is kind of backtracking, but can I say that before leaving I told Jane to buy like a horn for me?
Sure.
Like, you know, one of the scouting horns?
Yeah. No, I don't have any problem with you buying one of those. I presume you mean the ones that you should blow. This is Leo's dad. He asked me to post it.
Yeah, like I don't know, picture, yeah, like the horns you sound to like announce something, you know,
Yep. Definitely.
like
You
those.
can get your hands
Yep, I think you know what I mean.
Hey, could we say while I was in the field, I did some more strength training that I had been practicing with?
Yeah, that's what that I have.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Keeping track of that.
Cool, cool,
You're
cool.
getting closer. Not there yet, but you're getting closer.
I feel like I'm like 40% of the way to my goal.
It's more like 60.
Yes,
Well,
even better. I mean, whatever.
Oh, and
Okay.
are there
the damn horn.
magic shops in Willsden?
Not ones that are stocked right now.
Okay.
Those are all those weapons are currently being used by the guild blades.
Correct.
I mean, not. I was thinking about
If you're talking
night
about
vision
herbalism
goggles.
and potions and stuff, yeah, no, that stuff.
No.
Like
Like night vision goggles.
utility stuff. No, they don't have that much stuff here.
Okay.
There's no magic.
That's fine.
There's not a real magical item scene down here. Most of the
Yeah.
stuff is you could try to find an adventurer to give you one, but that's like you'd have to give in someone who spent a bunch of money to get these fucking goggles to give you the.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know why it auto-corrected lamb into lab.
Thingies.
It wanted me to kill
No
a
lab.
lab. Like, no, boy, we're not in China. We're not eating dogs on the road.
All right, all of that noted. Definitely easy enough for you to actually like all pack up. So are you guys heading out in the evening or in the morning?
How much would it cost to get all that?
That's
Oh, yes.
all. I'm gonna tell you that's all like included in rations that you spend money on. And if you're buying bulk rations, you get a 10% discount.
So, what place we going, boys?
Like for the night or in general or
For your adventure to stop the end of your entire
Yeah,
kingdom.
we're gonna. I think what we
wait,
need
we're
to
adventurers?
I would have.
So
I
we've
would have
we've
say-
regrouped.
You would have by the
What time of the
Okay.
day is it?
8
Yeah,
hours.
have I finished?
Because you went early in the
Yeah.
morning, it would be like. Imagine you went
would
like
give-
like 6
I
or
would
7
have
in the morning.
I would have given my parents a proper goodbye this time.
So it's what time again? Sorry.
It's more like 5, 6 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And I'll probably tell everyone about the fucking Elaine incident.
I just stood there and then drooled.
Stood there menacingly.
Ew, holy shit, you're so scary.
Drool on his face.
I
So,
like to imagine he doesn't wipe it off.
All right. So you said, Leo, that it was more of a vision. You didn't actually met with this chick.
oh no, I met her. She,
I mean, are you
she
sure
was-
you did?
yeah, she had the same eyes as my patrons. She wanted those things back, like a fucking drug.
Yeah, about that, and I take out the cursed weapons of my bag
Nope.
and lay them on the ground.
I definitely take fucking steps back.
Backpedal.
I wanted to try something, see if it like now that all the groups here. What do we want to do with this? Do we want to destroy them?
Yes. I'd love to destroy them.
Everyone's alright with that? 'Cause I have something. I'm not sure if it will work, but I can try something.
Weapons? We can try.
Down for whatever.
Yeah, I'll lay them out, like I bunch them up, and I'll cast dispel magic
Roll the
on
wisdom
them.
check.
Okay. Pretty nice.
Oh.
Fun times. All right. So you move to dispel the effect of the weapons. Focusing, drawing magic, trying to disperse it. Leo, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking
Second, Umon,
shite.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, natural 20 for me.
Come on, could you
Umon,
stop doing that?
That's the third
So-
natural 20 I've got this session.
there's a wisping, and I kind of in your head you can feel it pressing, feeling as you're drawing the magic out, and like trying to disperse it safely, but you don't know where you can stuff this, and you end up just dispersing it because you have no other option. You're already in the process of it, and it vanishes away into seemingly thin air. And Leo, you get a headache, like a killer one, and you can see on Leo's spear, the one that is currently, or his sword, my bad, and his shield that are currently his regular weapons. You see eye iconography starts to appear on them for just split seconds, and then because he succeeded on his wisdom save, he wills the energy back into his actual weapon, which does a thing, but right now that doesn't have any effects, and it seems to harmlessly dissipate from the tools that you have. You now note that the crossbow bolts that you had and the short sword, I believe, or no, it was daggers.
Daggers.
These were the daggers, yeah. You see that instead of eyes, there's these kind of crystal markings on them in a language none of you can read.
I have the special eye thing.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw if you're gonna read them.
Oh, God.
you already
Smile,
Why
smile.
would you?
Open your mouth some more,
Why?
Leo. That goes well.
So
Yeah.
I'm asking the group here.
Are you gonna read them?
Yes or no?
Look, if you
But-
die, you get to come back as my servant, so I'm not gonna say no to any of your cool ideas.
So these are still magical after
The
I
weapons?
dispelled the curse.
They are not,
They are not magical.
but they have weird engravings on them.
Okay.
I'm not fucking with that. No.
You
Why?
coward.
I'm gonna ask Dawn what she thinks about what just happened.
Oh,
Like,
about what happened with that one? She is surprised that this worked. And are you gonna bring her to read the things? Because she can read it.
Well, I'm gonna ask her if she thinks it's safe for her to, and if she feels comfortable with it, and not
Yeah, no.
like make me do it.
She acknowledges the risk of knowing more about the enemy and the sorts of forces you're fighting against, but also if she could read it, that'd be pretty sick. Thea, by the way, roll me a history check.
Jeez, okay.
Ah,
Here I was thinking I was safe.
you're never
He
safe.
is
Not
like,
when I'm
it's like
around.
it's like Leo's roll me a wisdom saving throw is roll me a history
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
For-
That's what she chose, amnesia.
Hey.
21.
Okay. Are you gonna add anything or do anything to that, or just keep it as 21?
I'll keep it.
You remember choosing that?
Hmm?
Nothing.
One second, I'm checking my notes to read it as it is written. All right, cool. With a 21, Thea, this script is familiar to you. You have seen this somewhere before, and it's difficult for you to place the exact moment, but you're pretty sure you could maybe read this.
Okay.
Would you like to try to translate it?
I would like to try and translate it.
Okay.
Leo, cover your ears.
All right. Here's the fun.
Everybody hit the deck.
I'll type it out to you, and I will let you know it. I will let you decide if Thea says it out loud.
Okay.
My wisdom saving throw button.
Where's my wisdom?
Yeah,
saving
yeah.
throw?
Let's just everyone put their fucking cursor
So
on the
Radagast,
wisdom
can you
saving
play-
throw
can
button.
you cast bless real quick?
I can if
Yeah,
Portal
you know
lets
what? Yeah, before that, I'm gonna cast resistance on Leo.
In that little hot bar at the bottom, you guys gotta put history saving throw and wisdom saving throw.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
You got a D4, man. Just I know
Right.
what's
I don't
coming.
know what
I
my
know
hot
what's
bar is.
coming.
We all know what the fuck is coming.
Yeah, we all know what's coming. So just take some resistance, man.
That's if I choose to read it out loud.
That is if
I
she
mean,
You were
chooses to read it
preparing
out loud.
for it.
It has
I'm
been
casting
sent.
Bless at a second level on everybody.
Oh, yeah?
And then I'm also gonna cast Meld into Stone, so I can sink into sand to be perfectly safe from whatever happens.
You're casting bless.
Yeah, on everybody. It's second level,
Okay. Nice.
If you want to read that out loud, Thea, feel free.
and that's all I do. I guess.
Okay, is someone covering Leo's ears?
I cast resistance on him.
Got resistance, baby.
That's
I
not
get-
covering his ears.
Okay, I'll read it out loud. So the translation is all are forgotten, the forsaken remade, let the truth be seen and known.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. From everybody? I guess from everybody.
No, just from Leo.
Do I have to roll one?
No, just from Leo.
Just from
Thank God.
Leo, just remember you are.
Hey.
26. Leo, thump, 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 thump. Your head hurts like hell. You fail.
What?
No, I don't. I think you said something wrong, Portal.
Yeah, I
Nope,
think you're
nope,
kind of mistaken.
Nope. This is one of
something
those. Remember what I said? Choose wisely what you tell and don't tell it.
Hold on. You didn't even give me a chance to cast deafness on Leo. Come on.
Nope.
I said I cast
Oh,
deaf on Leo. I
You
know
didn't
you.
cast bless.
God
So close,
damn it.
but so far.
I'm never blessing you again, Leo.
Resistance gives what? Advantage? Oh no, he gets a
Uh,
bonus
D4.
D4. You get another D4.
D4. No, he already rolled.
roll
He
another
already, he
D4?
already did.
Yeah, from bless.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, you get. Oh. Come on, man.
Come
Roll a
on,
4.
come on, come
Roll
on.
a 4.
DC 30.
It's a DC 30. Roll a 4, man.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a
Give it
question.
your inspiration, quick.
Yeah, inspiration for this, please.
God damn it. That was so
Insufficient.
close.
Oh no.
That was so
Please.
close.
All of you see Leo pass out.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oops.
shit.
I
Hmm.
is
Did
he
you do
still-
something, Radagast?
Huh?
Did you do something? Did you make him pass out?
I wish.
Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty sincere.
If I would have said
Um,
no, I don't think you would have believed me. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Con- if it isn't the consequences of my actions coming back to bite you in the ass. Some things are better left unknown. All right, let me get the music. 1 second.
Fuck me sideways.
I'm about to.
I know.
I cut dibs on the next one of those.
So it's this one.
Radagast is like, I hope I'm a changeling
no,
in my
it's Dark
next
Souls
life.
boss music.
You wake.
He's like, Umon, when you get to a higher level, can you kill me and use reincarnate on me until I turn into a changeling over and over again?
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Here's the fun
I'm
part.
just speaking for Radagast.
You did roll
No,
a
no, no.
28. So,
Exactly what I
good news. You only failed the margin by 1 instead of another multiple of 5.
I won.
No, the margin
Wow.
by 5. If each 5 points you were off the DC, the worse this got. So, good news. You were 2 points off succeeding. Bad news. You failed. All right. You wake in the tower, stirring. Your hands small, and you kind of find yourself trapped. The door out, gone, and you can feel its presence watching you. What do you do?
Can't really pinch myself.
Do you pinch yourself?
Like- Be awake.
Do you pinch yourself?
Yes.
It hurts.
Ow.
As he's unconscious, can I cast? I don't know if this will work. Lesser restoration on him.
I mean, yeah. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
It is
Yeah,
not
you
any
do.
of those conditions. Also, Umon, because you're now casting a spell on him. Fun time. Roll me 2d8.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
God.
Oh,
What have you done?
Oh no.
You take 8 points of psychic damage, Leo. You feel a twinge as the presence of otherworldly magic is rebutted, and you feel kind of like the spears of its mind piercing into your own space, your own presence.
I think I broke the warlock.
Can I? Yeah, I think you broke
you
Leo.
broke
Can I?
the
Can I?
warlock.
I did warn
Can I
you.
tell? Can I
You
tell?
can
that-
see him
that
wince.
It's damage.
You can
Okay.
see him wince.
Then I'll take a few steps back.
This one's all on Leo. Cool.
Oh
As you
my
kind of look around, you can hear a ting, ting, ting sound echoing around you, Leo.
Oh shit! I think I know what that is. Like a hammer.
Hitting metal.
Yep. I won't go there. Nope.
You're just closing your eyes and curling up like a ball.
Yep.
Roll for wisdom saving throw.
So I'm still blessed, right?
Yeah.
Off a bless.
Pop
Mm.
the You should note the only other way you could have succeeded on the last one was by critically succeeding. 10 is insufficient. You're curling up. Ting, ting, ting.
Ah!
And you can hear the voices. You wanted to know. You wanted to know. You wanted to know.
Die?
Go fuck yourselves. curl up harder.
Hey,
Curl
can I
up
roll a
harder.
perception check to see if I can like get a vibe for Leo's
What?
soul about to
You
die?
may roll me a perception check, Radagast, as you're looking. It should note all of his eye tattoos have opened, the ones that you can see.
Can I get that perception check with there's
Can I just like he's passed out, right?
Correct.
But his eye
Seven.
tattoos are open.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna hold Dawn like next to him, shining as bright as I can possibly get her to shine, like right next to the eye tattoos, like try to. blind-
They're hurting them. They can't see anything.
Leo, roll me a deception check.
You're 20?
20.
Stupid charisma.
The light shines on his face, and his eyes flicker open. The tattoos close, and Leo stands.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, I was
Ting.
rolling to check
Ting.
the soul.
Yeah, no, I know. With the
Okay.
perception, you see there is two essences in Leo swirling. The one that you recognize as his kind of tattered, bound soul is much weaker than the other one.
Okay, listen. If I might, okay.
Leo gets up, rubbing his head like.
Do I stab Leo in the chest right now where I see the other soul? I think the answer. You guys got the diamond, right?
I don't have Remove prepared.
No, we can't
Okay,
just
Leo, you can come
wait
back as a
for that.
zombie. It's okay.
I
No.
didn't know we would be able to buy the diamonds today, so I didn't prepare it.
I wasn't ready for
You,
this.
you say something about what you see?
Yeah, yes, I don't know how would I even phrase that. It's like, good Leo soul. It's not Leo soul.
It looks at you
Mm.
and it makes eye contact with you, Radagast. You can see
No.
now
look
that you're
away at
making now that you made eye contact for half a second, you can see a kind of yellow tinge to his eyes. Leo, make me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Let's
Oh,
let's
What
find
did
a
I
way
do?
to separate them. You can see it, and maybe we can, if we work
Okay.
together.
Listen,
Please,
the only
inspiration.
sword into Leo
I'm
right
gonna
now.
bet.
Hold
I'm
And I'll
gonna
do it
beg
if-
One at a
for
time.
reroll.
One at a time. He's begging for the inspiration. That's up to you guys.
Perish.
Perish.
I don't know. If
No, quit rolling
like you're
shit.
seeing,
Quit
You're
rolling
s-
shit!
Quit rolling shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Back to you hear the ting, ting, ting. Watch.
I can't. I think I'm gonna have to attempt to stab Leo. I think that this is
Nor.
I'm ready for this.
Like,
Like if you see an evil soul there,
I fucked us. I have an AC of 20 now.
yeah, I know. You kind of a big ding dong, huh?
as
What's
you
your,
know, as
Crit.
Please,
Okay.
God.
as Leo kind of looks directly into Radagast, I'm gonna give Radagast resistance.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
like
in
tap
my
it in-
sword.
He just,
I'm-
Radagast doesn't have to make any wisdom saving throw. Like Leo just
I
looks at him
know, but-
and is like looking at you all strangely. Like he's
Okay,
feeling like he's.
I
got
don't
a
trust
headache.
it. I don't care if this is actually even the real Leo. Yeah.
That is an in character thing. But the
I'm gonna
others,
go ahead,
the others.
guys. But I'm letting you know, I'm trying to hit the other soul, not Leo's soul.
Roll to hit.
Holy fuck, dude. He's got
Please
You
crit.
can do it.
to roll to.
This will be a crit for sure.
Bless yourself. Just
Man,
one
who
question.
could have guessed not reading the stuff would have been wise? Critical success!
There's no way.
Roll another attack.
Oh my god.
There's no
Sorry,
way.
I didn't expect it to hit. I expected to just kill.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Good news! You activated Reaper Soul. Alrighty. Fun thing happened. Alright.
Oh my god.
Radagast, roll me your damage twice.
Holy.
Oh,
That's like a less than 1% chance to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Guys, I don't know.
Radagast,
if you're
it's time to be
prepared.
cool.
Just saying.
Roll the damage.
Oh my god. Sorry,
Lady
I'm
just-
just
Yes.
I'm full of euphoria. Oh my
Dude, your weeboo training has paid off. That's
It's
what I
doubled,
said.
it's
Training arc time.
That'd be 18
You-
and then another.
No. You gotta roll 2 dice. When you roll damage, you can make it critical.
So roll just another D8.
Another D8.
It's another 3d8 plus 12, or
Okay.
plus 8. Plus 8.
There you go.
Cool. That's
Ooh.
29, 30. How much HP does Leo have?
30.
Yeah. Okay. Good news. Leo's a half orc. So
Oh.
Radagast,
yeah.
you haven't even drawn your blade yet. You could just feel it, and there's this moment where you're like, I'm gonna hit the other soul, and you can hear Isla say, "Don't fuck up," and there's a shing, a flash of steel that you guys all see, like a brilliant, just one moment, boom, and Radagast is behind him, and you're like, when did he learn this technique? And you see blood out of Leo's mouth, and he falls onto a knee. Leo, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Holy fuck.
That is sufficient. As you refuse its will and it is struck in a place where it cannot really defend itself in this current status, there's a boom, a vibration in the tower and in your mind, and an opening. The door kind of busted open, and as you take the opportunity to bolt, you get a single glimpse. Because it is all around you. You realize you didn't notice because you were closing your eyes and curling up like a little bitch. You notice a figure bound by black chains, being almost puppeted by the chains, ting, striking at the metal, ting, 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 and you can hear it speaking in a language you don't understand. And then you see a brilliant white metal, hot, almost star-like, infused with the same inky darkness by the chains that it is held by and its tools. And you see corruption, eyes, knowledge, truth, a forgotten and forsaken god, reforged. And you wake to the world bleeding and cut. It hurts like hell. Radagast, you see that you didn't necessarily sever it, but you struck at it long enough for Leo to wrestle back control.
This would not have worked right if I had got anything less than 2 net 20s.
Let's just say it would have been a lot harder.
Of all the people who I thought would save the day, I did not think I would be top of the list.
Wow.
Fucking hurt.
Just wow.
I'm
That
So
gonna,
could
let me
be
mark.
Roger.
you also learn
Um,
Radagast, this is also the point where you unlock the first thing of the techniques that you get, which is you get a new fighting style, essentially. It is a perk.
Holy
The first time you draw your weapon each combat, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Oh shit.
It's a nice little one.
Nice.
It is called Twilight Style Heart of the Void.
Like a
The
true
most-
weeb.
Anime fucking name.
Anime as fuck.
Some hand signs before I throw it out.
No, you just draw the sword really coolly.
You just draw the sword really coolly.
Okay,
And Leo, you are
okay.
back in the waking world. It hurts like fucking hell.
Oh fuck!
There's now
I
a
didn't get
sick,
any-
Yeah,
by the way,
right, Leo.
there's now a sick X scar on your chest.
Um,
How the-
I didn't know Radagast was capable of such a thing.
Me neither. Thank you, but fuck.
I'll cure wounds, Leo, 2nd level.
Cool.
I think
He
I
takes-
think
I'm
I'm
just joking.
shaking with
He's
how
healed.
cool I was for 1 second.
He takes the.
Nah, he's healed. Don't worry about it.
17.
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I rolled kind of high.
18 HP. Oh fuck. Oh.
He's alive again.
All right.
So let me mark off restless endurance, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
How late is it now? It's probably really late now.
It's like 5 to 6. It's still, like I said, you guys all.
I thought it was 5 to 6 when we left.
Oh, when you let. No, that's when you regroup. You guys did this when you were like outside of town. That's what Umon said when you guys all assembled. That you did it like right after. That's what he said.
What?
That you would try this as soon as everyone was together and outside of town. Right? I'm not crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Maybe.
as soon if we had the conversation about the cursed weapons, like
Almost.
just when we regrouped. So yeah, just right there as they
Yeah,
said it,
I
I
guess yeah, we're like
did
right
the
outside
dispel
the
magic.
gate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, can we go to Ashbourne?
Did I get any of Leo's soul in my sword? Come on, come on, please.
Come on, man. Come on.
Want a soul of an Eldritch God, buddy?
No, we're not
Please,
going to
you can have it,
Ashmore.
you can
We're
have
just
it.
gonna keep killing you.
The answer is no,
Mhm.
Radagast. You, as you look at the blade, you can see one thing has changed about it. That the blade itself, it has taken on a crimson hue.
Fuck. That's cool as fuck.
Outside of that, nothing changed. No new powers.
Wait, his sword's got a reddish hue to it now.
It was green before. Now it's red.
Oh, sick. I'm gonna tell the artist that, and also that matches my sword. My sword's like white, but I make it red at like the tip of it.
Sick as hell. Yeah, that happened. Now, would you like to continue on your journey?
No, I think I'm good here. I think I'm done playing D&D for a while. I think this is it. It was nice seeing you all this Sunday. Goodbye.
We're
He's
not
like
done
an
yet.
amiable character who is a worm.
We're not done yet.
All right, let's keep going. Let's
what-
walk
what-
to down the
let's-
road.
So wait, guys. What was the decision? What did Thia tell you? What are we gonna do now?
Probably more cool shit with my sword, I hope, in the future. I don't know.
Thea agreed with my plan
Mhm.
of going to Malwood, then Shellmire, then Seabury, then back up around by Croton and Blackstone to Ashmore and back to Silverkeep,
Okay.
which is what we're gonna do.
Now I don't know if in that planning you took into consideration. I mean, I'm sure you didn't, but the fucking vampire that attacked apparently Leo again, and then whatever just happened. I don't know if you want to do something about that, or just
There's
stick to
two ways
plan.
to handle a vampire. We spend a bunch of time hunting down where it sleeps and finish it off, or we get far enough away from where it sleeps that it can't fuck with us anymore, or it goes ahead and moves where it sleeps. I don't know. I actually don't know if Jane knows all this shit. Just like I'm gonna say, what Jane does know is what we should do is just get way stronger, and then next time we see her again, we'll destroy her.
All right.
I'm really riding this 2d20 high as I can. Express that to you.
You did do
Do
quite
it.
a lot.
Holy shit.
All right
I
then.
think I have
Killed
to
the
go
Plan.
Watcher.
now. Oh fuck.
What?
He did not. He did do something. You'll find out when you find out.
Yeah, it's kind of Radagast character actually. That guy from Demon Slayer, where he's like a total
Yeah.
Yeah.
dumbass 99% of the time, and then he's like snaps in combat. He's
Yeah.
just a
falls
god
asleep.
for like 10 seconds and then falls
He
asleep.
can only do one thing, but he can do that one thing really good.
That's making
Same.
a fool of himself.
Same.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we should hit the road. What do you guys think? Let's go.
I'll hit
Sure,
whatever you
the
want.
faster we
Yeah.
get this shit done.
Sword, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's spar, dude, while we're walking.
Absolutely. I'm 100% for it.
We're just like it's like Yoda and Palpatine fighting in like the Senate room
Backflip.
while we're walking down the path.
Backflip. Kickflip. Kickflip.
We're like touching swords together, and it's like really nothing, but it like looks really cool.
Pew. 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 Yeah.
We're making sound
You
effects,
can
right?
roll. Are you guys trying to be super stealthy as you walk, or just walking on the main roads down south?
Definitely
Dude,
not.
I do not think anything could stop me right now. I truly believe I might be the best sword fighter ever.
Oh my god.
He's so
Gone to his
happy,
head.
man.
He's so happy.
Roll me stealth checks if you're being stealthy.
What
All
I
right,
rolled to be happy.
Jane will, but there will be some sparring with Radagast, and I think Umon. Try to get Umon, and maybe I know Thea is just fists, but I don't know. Maybe we'll all spar because we all have
Yeah,
swords.
practice
and
together.
Thea can keep up with us even with just our bare hands. And then also some stealthing when we're main time. So I'll do a stealth check for that.
Blow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
shit.
fantastic.
We're doing stealth checks, right?
Correct.
Sorry,
Casual, almost
29.
dirty.
Just
the
very
fucking-
casually.
Stealth checks
God,
with
I would.
disadvantage
I
or
wish I
advantage?
rolled a fucking 4 on that D4.
Okay,
That
I'm
would have been
invisible, so-
amazing.
If you had saved that, something else would have happened.
See, I'm saving that
As we're walking,
inspiration. I knew there was a way for us to get out of that. Like we were not in a pickle there. We were at least safe-ish, like right outside the wall
Yeah.
while that was happening. You know, that was
Yeah.
not a time to use the inspiration.
Understand? Agreed.
Yeah, it's true.
What were you saying, Thea?
I was gonna say, as we're walking, noticing that Radagast, for the first time in fucking forever, is high on life. She's gonna give him a gentle slap on the back and a kiss on the cheek and say, "Good job."
I run off into the night. I've never felt like a winner more than right now. I'm about to go pick a
You
fight with
guys,
whoever.
you guys go see
He just
Radagast.
dies.
Just like 1 moment.
What have you done?
He just ascends.
This
Just
is
like I'm
it.
gonna die now. Bye.
Radagast has reached his peak goal.
Is he, yeah, just let him level 20 right now. Like he's
Let me
that's
just
the
do
end of
that.
his journey.
He
Like
gains a level. Just
yeah.
I'm super hard right now that this
No.
I want to feel this forever.
Glad you're on
I,
that high.
I think there's something harder than his armor currently. Just kidding.
All right, with those stealth checks, you guys set up camp for the evening. Would you like to do some campfire RP, or would you like to keep moving?
I
Campfire RP.
probably could not sleep even if I wanted to. I'm probably just gonna be in the
Okay.
woods trying to fight like random things.
Let me get
He's
the
gonna
camp-
try and wrestle bears.
Let me get the.
Can I
campfire.
keep guard for him? Because I know he's gonna get himself in trouble.
Don't worry, he's not gonna run off. You guys are just setting up camp.
Okay,
I
good.
run off.
Fuck.
You gonna run off from camp?
Not super far. I mean, I'm just gonna be in the woods swinging my sword around, probably
Right
yelling.
ass, don't go anywhere. Jane will say.
Yeah,
Stay,
come
stay
on, man.
nearby.
We gotta
We'll be-
stay close.
Yeah, you can swing your sword
I
around.
could just
but stay
restrain
near-
him. I'm stronger than him. I'm sure of it.
You practice that
He
double
wouldn't
backflip
resist.
splash I taught you
wouldn't
before.
resist.
I would not resist.
Let me move your token some. Make sure you're on the road. Setting up camp.
Dude, I'm like
They're on.
doing high kicks and shit. In my plate, man. My half plate.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm really vibing right now.
The blood is running through your body, but
As
not
you're
through
like
your
super
head.
pumped, you can roll me a
100.
perception check, please.
Advantage.
No.
Cool.
So sight, right?
This says
is
advantage on
it?
perception checks.
You acquire sight.
Oh, this doesn't require sight.
No,
Oh,
just
this
says, wisdom
scares
perception
me.
checks.
First you broke the warlock. Now let's see what else can be
Yeah,
broken
the shield
this
destroys
session.
everything.
He is just a force of chaos.
All right, with a 23, Radagast, you notice the voice in your head has gone silent,
Aelith or a different voice, like my conscience.
like Aelith.
Oh shit.
Oh no, what did I do?
Oh no.
You can roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no. You broke him.
Oh no, now he's in my head. No.
An intelligence check? Yeah.
Was it intelligence for me or for Red?
From Radagast. With an 11, you may not be the wisest or brightest bulb in the city, but you
I'm
remember
pretty
the
wise.
last time he stopped talking to you was your last interaction with anything regarding Leo's patron.
Leo, you took my ghost, and I'm gonna kill you for that.
You can kill my patron for that.
Do it.
Don't kill Leo. Come on, man.
Listen, okay, how do I say this without sounding like an idiot? Can I just like, can I try to call out to him in my head? Am I looking for something?
Bring it back to
Hold
the
on
old
one second,
class.
somebody's knocking on my door.
Just think really hard.
All the nostalgia.
Classic.
The map.
It was right where Radagast is sitting where the horse incident occurred.
The horse incident.
Same map, different place.
Sorry.
Where Umon got
For the
his
tent.
nickname.
Okay.
Inherited the
What
horse
is that?
cock.
Okay, so what's going on?
Can we not mention the horse incident, please?
The horse incident never existed, and any who say otherwise will face my
You said
speed.
you wanted to reach out? Roll me a faith check, which is wisdom.
Is it just wisdom?
Oh no, you got a wisdom +1. My bad. I was looking at your map. I think
Wisdom
it's-
+1.
I think it's 5 for you, right?
It's 3. I only have a 3 wisdom.
Oh, so it's 4. Okay.
Ooh.
21.
Sick. Reaching out and focusing on your inner self, you can hear the static and the distortion again, just like the last time you had lost contact. And now, because you have reached out and done a thing, you can now see a ghostly form of Isla sitting still by your backpack, and then it twitches, and then it seems to animate to life, and it looks at you, and it's like, the fuck happened?
What? When?
What?
What?
Uh,
Am I just talking to my backpack now? Everybody's looking.
Yeah, you can see an ephemeral Isla, like full regalia, full everything.
He's just chilling. Okay,
By your
so I couldn't see
All
him
of
before, I
us?
could hear him, but now
No, Radagast can see him. Nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah, like before, you could only hear him and you could only see him when you had the mask on. Now you can see him.
I wonder. Okay, an interesting thing. Okay, I might be piecing some stuff together.
What the fuck happened, Radagast?
I probably did the coolest thing in my entire life, ever, forever, and
You haven't even
some
learned
of
the
the
first technique.
what? I mastered the first technique. I perfected it.
You do know that's the basis of all the other techniques, right? It's not an
Yeah,
actual.
Okay, so you're telling me that I have like, it's not even an
All
attack.
right,
It's
the ghost stands up and it's like it has its own ephemeral vein. I'll just show this one, and it pulls it down. 1 second, let me check to see if he can.
Wait,
actually
his
show this.
ghost has its own form, like it can stand up and do
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah,
now.
Can
Yeah.
we see it, or is it
no,
only him?
only Radagast can see it.
So it's like he's got this ghost that walks around that only he can see, and I've got this like being of light that appears that only I can see.
Dude, I will
Mhm.
And
trade
we're
you in
just
a
both
heartbeat. I
have like
swear to
these
God.
imaginary friends, but mine's adorable and his is creepy.
Yeah.
It's like a creepy.
Okay.
His
I'm
is just an
making sure I
asshole.
have things that
And
are
Leo's is just a cosmic horror.
I just
mean,
have
this
an
party really just do be vibing with.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
All
the
right.
diversity is there.
So you see Ilith kind of posed and he's like, "Put on the mask so I can show you."
Okay, I put on the mask.
You're not gonna mention that you can see him, all right? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a fluke. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
question
you
it.
put on the mask and you can see him as he's posing right now. Like one
Starting
hand
to
on
put
the hilt of his
things
blade.
together.
I take off the mask real quick,
You can still see him.
and I put the mask back on,
Okay, cool. Good.
and I take it off one more time.
Still see him.
Hey, I can see without the mask now.
What? He looks at you, kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Well, that's good
Yeah,
to know,
See-
I guess.
yeah, it's really awesome for all of us involved. Did this happen to
Alright.
you? Are you
So the
taking over
technique.
my- hold on. What's
the
going
tech-
on here, Aelith?
So the technique.
You are avoiding the question, and I do not appreciate that.
You see him pull. He doesn't draw his sword. He keeps it sheathed, and he says, "Like I said, this is the Twilight Stance. It's from my home, all the home. This is the first maneuver in it. Or well, it's not the first one. I already showed the first one. This is the next one that you might be able to do. Maybe, probably
Dude.
not.
I'm gonna roll a 20 on this. There's no doubt in my mind.
You see him draw the blade, and he says, "Crescent moon, waxing," and the entire area in front of, and everyone can feel this for a moment. Let me.
Oh
page
my
it for you.
god! My ghost is becoming more solid.
Right here in a cone, in a 30-foot cone, all of the grass seems to sway and like almost get a nice little cut as Islet's sword seems to expand past its normal reach as a wave of energy, and then he sheaths the sword, leaving a trail in the air for a
Islet-
moment.
Did you see that? Did you do that?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I could do it as a ghost.
What? Have you always been able to do this?
The
So
technique,
we all
yeah.
noticed the grass.
No,
Like, kind
no,
of
Yeah, you
no,
noticed. You noticed the grass. Yeah.
The
Or
grass.
just the golf clap.
No, I didn't know I could fucking. What?
Jane looks
Okay.
at her paws. Was that me?
The strong with this one. Holy shit. Is every time I hit Leo's patron, because it erases things from existence, am I slowly creating a more corporeal Aelith?
That would
No
be
comment.
fucking hilarious.
Was it? What was it?
No comment.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You'll have to find out.
Unless he's taking over my body somehow, I still think that's not completely off the table.
Okay, as long as it's not my fault.
Can I
Yeah,
do the move right now?
You may try. Roll me a dexterity check.
A dexterity check?
Mm-hmm.
Cool,
You're
thank you.
pretty good at those, man.
Come on,
Yeah, the
man.
-1 I have to then.
You can do it.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
You,
come
Radagast.
on.
you-
If you want to use
no,
your reaction,
I'll give him fuck it. I'll give him Woven Fate, whatever.
right,
The
try
thing
it
I got
again.
earlier.
Not
Try
worth
it
it,
again.
please.
Try it again.
No,
I'll do it, man. We're
got
gonna
either-
do this.
You don't get a choice in it. Umon gets the choice. Roll it again.
you don't get the choice. Roll
Fine.
it again.
That's still insufficient. So you,
Wow.
you kind of just swing like a regular slice, like shoom, cut the air in front of you. But there's no wave and there's no force behind it. And Isla says you drew too slow and too wide.
Too slow and too low, bitch.
Told you you don't know
Because she
shit.
made it a dexterity check.
Because it's about speed and precision.
Those are my worst things.
Then practice.
Okay, I'm practicing. I mean, you didn't see it, but hey, Leo, show me that huge ass fucking cut in your body, bro.
Leo's already halfway through passing out.
Does Ayla see the big cut? And I like point to the cut, and I point to me, and I point to the cut, and I point to me, and I'm like, eh?
So you cut him across the chest with your sword.
No, I did the move that you taught me with my sword perfectly.
Oh, so did you summon the fire and the inferno and all that stuff behind you?
Okay, well, we didn't get that far. I did everything that you taught me as well as I could.
Well, you're learning. That's a step up.
Oh my! Can I just get a good job for once, for Jesus Christ?
If I gave you a good job, Radagast, you would be content and stop trying to get better.
You don't
Who's
know
Jesus
that.
Christ?
Radagast, if you were content and got everything you wanted for just a day,
I
you
never
would-
get anything I want. I wouldn't know what that feels like.
Oh, really? Radagast,
Can
are
I-
you lonely? Answer the question, Radagast.
Please
Answer
don't.
it.
Make...
You can think it. You don't have to say it out loud.
I mean, it depends on the context. You know, it's like, am I lonely because you live inside my head?
You
No.
have friends, Radagast.
Oh, right. I forgot about those guys for a second.
You didn't.
All right, fine, whatever.
Yeah, that whole approach.
God, get out of my head.
No.
Can I,
You have more than you had
No.
before, which is better than some of us.
Why are you tormenting me, Spectre?
I am telling you the things that you think.
I don't know how to succeed. Stop.
Yet you are. And isn't
Damn
that
it.
irritating?
It's infuriating. I cannot stress to you enough how much I don't understand how I feel about it. It sucks, but it's also fantastic.
Yep. You've got the up and up.
Okay, can we just, it's really talking into my brain is giving me a headache.
Well, sure. And you see how they kind of lean back and just lay on the backpack as a ghost. You can't touch anything. and really
If I
affect
turn
it.
around, is he always in the periphery of my vision, or is he on the backpack now?
He is in the periphery of your vision.
Constantly. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
This is gonna make any interaction I have with him way weirder.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah.
Sorry, my ghost is making faces at me. Just don't. Sorry.
He still has his mask on.
He still has the mask on?
Yeah, even in the he has
Is he
always
wielding
had it.
the sword of death in the?
He's wielding a curved blade.
Interesting. There's a lot going on tonight.
We're not even done. All right, anyone
I know.
else?
I can't believe you made me roll a dexterity check. Knowing it's my
Right.
worst thing.
Yeah, Boo
so-
takes
Thea,
speed.
What's this?
Thea, I don't know if you've seen that before, but Radagast, from time to time, he just put on that weird mask, starts talking to himself, says he has a ghost friend. Myself,
no, he does.
I don't believe he's real. So
No,
Umon.
Umon,
He
trust me.
does
Aleph
have a ghost
exists.
friend.
he
He's a
exists. Are you
douchebag.
sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
loser.
He's quite the asshole.
I mean, well, he's
Okay.
at least. I mean, yeah, he exists. I'll say that.
We technically still owe him, but
how do
we
you
don't
know?
talk
How do you
about
know he
that.
exists?
Well, remember, right after we fled Silverkeep, I asked if
Can I
I
just
could
throw
put
the
on the
mask?
mask.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
Oh,
put it on and saw his ghost.
all right. Can I try that, Radagast?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work now. He was real. Obviously, Leo's not lying.
I believe
But
you.
thank you.
Okay, I
Just,
believe
Has
just,
you.
no
just,
one said
just
that
let
to
me
you
try it.
before?
Yeah, of course. There you go.
It reminds me of the
Right.
Kingdom Hearts meme where Roxy says, "Okay, I believe you."
Okay.
I'll put on the mask.
Cool. You put on the mask. You see Eilith chilling by the backpack, and he looks at you, Umon, and he says, "He wants to suck your cock."
Wow.
And you can
That's actually not
you can roll me an insight check, but you can feel how
fun.
smug he is in his posturing.
Can I do
Yeah, I'll
turn instead
roll
on
that
Island
inside
right
check.
now?
I rolled like shit.
How to deck the ghost.
It's concerning. Is the ghost? You haven't actually spoken to Eilith. You don't know what he's like. He's kind of an asshole from what you heard. But is he an asshole that speaks the truth or an asshole that lies?
I channel divinity, destroy undead, work right now, right now.
It does not work on Eilith.
God damn it!
Right.
Dun,
You're
dun,
are you
dun.
Radagast's ghost friend?
Friend is a strong word.
Okay, well, you're living in my
Right.
brain, so maybe watch it.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
You're a loser. You're dead, and I'll take off the mask.
You
You're
see Eilith.
Radagast. He exists.
Because
Oh.
Radagast can keep seeing him. You see Eilith go. They really got to get new jokes. I already do the
I run up,
self-deprecating.
full high five Umon, ignoring Aelith altogether.
Yeah, totally.
Can I roll just a flat d20 to see how cool the high five is?
No,
Okay.
it's
Just
a
roll
No.
anyway.
It's a pretty sick high five.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it anyway.
You don't have to roll for
He's
it.
like, yeah, denied. I'm doing it.
It wouldn't see if you because you rolled. It's not so sick anymore.
I'm not great at
Ah,
high five. Sorry, I
you,
didn't
ne-
have a
you need when how are you not great with high fives? That's like the easiest thing. Like that's the first thing you've
look,
learned
I
to
don't.
do when you're a little kid.
Okay, well, you know,
Whilst
it's
this
the
is
ghost's fault.
happening,
He
Leo's
actually got
just
in
gonna
the way.
set up his tent.
Aelith actually got in the way. I couldn't see your hand very. I'm sorry.
Right.
Pass back on. It's
Alright.
ultimate gift, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Sure, man.
Listen, it was him. I swear.
Like
All
Bill did
right.
my homework.
Shit.
I'll roll the insight. Oh, I'm below.
Oof.
Maybe he's
Imagine
got a
only having
point. Maybe the
Yeah.
ghost did do something. You can't be sure.
This is the perfect cover up for all my failures now. Excellent.
Excellent.
Perfect. Now no one will know how much of a goober I really am.
I can hear your thoughts.
Shut the fuck up, please, please.
All right. Who else would like to camp role play? Continue.
Leo's
She's gonna
just
try to
looking at
make
the
dinner.
clowns doing
She doesn't
shit.
have any skills with cooking or anything, but she's gonna try.
Yeah, I'll help Jane. Oh, come on, cooks.
Cool. You may rule me survival.
Leo's just gonna set up his tent.
Like each of us, or can she do it with
She can
advantage?
do it with advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, 17's not bad. Pretty nice stew.
Yeah, she's just making something basic with like some, like with Umon's guidance. Like, yeah, that's a good enough. That's a good enough amount of spice. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
put a little bit more of vegetables in. That kind of thing.
Yeah, stuff like that.
We just kind of make a basic stew. And she did buy, like I put on the list there, like wine and like beer, so we could have like a little bit to drink. But she's gonna kind of try to monitor the crew because she knows they go a little too crazy.
We're getting a long rest here, right?
Correct.
Can I cast Spirit Guardian?
Would you like to?
Yeah, I just want to see if Aelith shows up, I guess. It's something that I know how to do, and he's becoming more corporeal, so I'm curious.
When you Spirit Guardian or Spirit Guardians?
Can I just do one?
Because there's a. I'm thinking of the different one. The one
Are
that
you
stands.
thinking?
But
Which
Spirit
spell are you
Guardians is
thinking
the AOE one, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can cast a spell.
Which what are you thinking? Spirit
Can it
Shroud? Is
just
that?
can
No.
it just be like a lot of little elites in your spirit
Chibi
guardian?
A-list.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I mean, there hasn't
Are
been
you
a good.
gonna use it?
Yeah. Not to hurt anybody. I just want
Yeah.
it
No,
to,
it only
like.
hurts enemies. So you
Yeah.
focus on the spell, practicing the prayer. What's the prayer for this one, if you have one?
Oh, let me check. Hold on. Sorry. Checking my prayer sheet. No prayer for this one yet. But I'll. Oh wait, yeah. I do have a prayer. Lost souls, congregate around me, a beacon of the true darkness, and serve me as you would serve the Lord of Death.
You
Ow,
hear
I
a
cut
long.
myself.
You hear a long drawn out. All right.
How you taught me the prayer? You have to show up.
Let's just. You see him roll up his sleeves. It's been a while, but let's see if I still got it in me. And you
It's
see
like
you see you see the air
pumped up.
around you shift for a moment, and for you, you just see like after images of Island, who is just practicing sword techniques at this point, just boom, 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 cut in the air. So you guys see like a whirlwind of like moving air around Radagast as Island swings and strikes at nothing. And then when the minute's over, sheathes his sword. Is like, I'm gonna go back to doing nothing.
Yeah, well, not a lot you can do, you son of a bitch.
The things you do for people who are in greats.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Jane's gonna be like, "That was really cool, Radagast. Nice sword wins.
No, look, I
Can't
wasn't.
wait to see that in a
Okay.
fight. It'll be. I bet it's really awesome in a fight, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Why are you
No,
saying it like
I believe you. I believe you.
saying
I'm
it?
excited to see it.
Okay, you're saying it in the context of somebody who doesn't believe that it's gonna be cool, and I just want to know. Come on!
No, I believe you. I bet it's gonna be really cool. I love
No,
your.
it will be cool. Look, just it'll be cool.
Leo just looks at it, gives you a
Yeah.
thumbs up, and then goes back into his tent.
Might be my new favorite spell of yours.
Oh
So-
my god! I cast meld into. Can I cast meld into stone to just sink into the ground right now?
Your boots go into the dirt. Nope.
Just his boots.
Just his boots.
I fucking collapse on the ground and like this slamming my fist pose. People, I just cannot convey.
Why?
I'm just
And you hear
gonna-
Islands just say, "You really just need to learn to stop thinking."
Stop thinking, become monkey.
Wow.
Just look at like
Thanks,
Umon or
Ailey.
Leo or Thea or whoever's closest to me and just be like, I was trying to be nice.
I'll turn to Jane and say, I know you were trying to be nice.
I
And then
cast
just sip on some
and I
stew.
just leave. I just go sit somewhere else for.
You just kind of sound really sarcastic when you try to be nice.
That,
I don't know.
Oh my
not my
God.
fault.
Whoopsie daisy.
Nom, nom, nom. You guys just see Panda like nibbling on soup. Nom, nom, nom.
Oh,
Keep
I
forgetting that he
forgot about
exists.
Panda, yeah.
And is just picking out all of the potatoes.
Exactly. Nom, nom, nom.
Fuck you guys, potatoes are mine.
Are you not gonna share even a single potato with us,
Nom, 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 nom.
Gene?
I'm gonna keep
Panda.
practicing my sword techniques
Panda, can
when I-
anyone have one?
It looks at you, Umon. Roll me an animal handling check.
Yeah.
While that's happening, Thea's gonna go for a walk. I'm not feeling
for a
real
walk.
hungry.
You look at it, and you look at it. Can I have one, Panda? And like the devil that he is, he grabs the last one. Oh no 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 no!
Right.
Aren't you a
Yes,
druid?
I would just blast at him.
Come on, you gotta let me try and animal handle him to give it to him. Nah, it's alright. He can eat the potatoes.
It's okay.
Fine.
Spoiled
You can go
brat.
for a walk. Bum, 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 bum,
I'll
bum.
probably get to work on the wine.
Take a Except
Yeah,
cheese.
Yeah, I'll have
he's
a little wine
fucking
with you.
going to
Grab a
sleep.
bottle. Grab a bottle and yeah, like share it
Yeah,
with you.
maybe we'll
Like not
split a
nothing
bottle,
too
just
crazy.
one bottle. I'll be like, only
Yeah.
one bottle, Umon.
Everybody talking. Leo,
right.
after getting stabbed, I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit.
Puts up his
Yeah.
tent and then just kind of like Family Guy face palm on the ground.
Yeah, I feel like you're like laying next to us, next to the fire, while me and Umon are drinking. Like Thia's off walking, and
Yeah.
Radagast is invisible in a bush crying.
I'm
Scene
practicing
set.
sword. Come on.
No, you're
Whatever,
crying.
same thing.
You
I'm
can
also
do it
crying.
whilst you're crying,
I mean,
Radagast.
yeah, no, crying is a free act.
Yeah.
Since you are going for a long walk,
Sorry.
roll
Yes.
me a history check.
Okay.
Another one.
Roll a history check.
Why did I pick someone with a big mouth?
Heyo.
Okay, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Whoa. Nice.
Hell yeah.
You kind of space off in your walk. Another memory.
Yep.
Familiar. Kind of much more relaxed, less aggressive time. When you were a kid, it's still very foggy, very faint, but you remember running around with your parents, like across one of the nearby woods, like this long trail that you used to walk all the time, and it was one of your fondest things to do with them. One of the few things that they would do without any questions or any arguing or anything. It was just a moment of peace, and that tranquility is familiar here. And as you kind of just look up at the stars now, as they're dwindling, you notice that there's something different about them outside of when you first woke up and they started disappearing. You remember the stars and the way they were aligned and the way they were completely different when you were a little kid. And it's like that's like, oh yeah, the star, like, the planet moves or whatever. But there's an inkling
Yeah.
in her mind that something is off about it since she was young. And she
Okay.
can't quite place why.
Huh.
That's all. And you get a nice walk.
Hmm.
And
I'll enjoy the rest of my walk.
you all get a long rest.
Hell
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
about to say something before that.
Oh,
Can we do
yeah.
a little something
Yeah,
else?
sure. Go get drunk, bro.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
just try to restrain, kind of like drinking, but not that much. Um, and whenever Thea returns from her walk,
Mhm.
I'll tell her, oh hey, where have you been?
I just went for a walk.
Right, found anything interesting?
The stars look a little weird.
I mean, yeah, they have been weird since that day in Silverkeep, haven't them, Jane?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I've
it's not
been
just me
tracking
then.
the loss of them. And Jane
Yeah,
will pull out her like chart that she's like this is the first day that I noticed it when she was in Croton to like the days on the road between Croton and the rolling hills, and then from the rolling hills to Willsden, and then tonight, I guess.
yeah. So something's weird's happening since we've
Well, I'm
been
glad it's not
together.
just me.
Yeah. Um. Talking about you, Thea. I think
Mhm.
with the past few days have been uh non-stop fighting almost.
Yeah.
And we haven't really had a chance to talk with you. You kind of just
Mhm.
came out of nowhere and joined us, which we appreciate. You've been amazing to have with us, but we don't really know much about you.
Truth be told, I don't know much about me.
What do you mean by that?
I can't remember shit.
Since when? Since all your life, or
For as long as I can remember. Occasionally I'll get a glimpse of something. Occasionally.
right?
Not always good.
Is Radagast visible walking up to it?
Yeah, I had my cry sword fight session already.
Got it out of your system?
Feel better, buddy?
Come on, come on, Radagast, sit with us.
You know,
Come sit down.
as you
Well,
command.
you don't remember much, Thea?
No, I don't know. It probably sounds stupid, but I don't. And what I do remember, most of the time, it's not pleasant. And it's still hazy.
Thea, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The big monster arm?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like it bothers me personally, but like I feel like it needs to be addressed as like a whole.
Mhm.
That's her superpower.
It's just something I can do. Not real sure why or how.
Okay, it's a little weird.
Is it
Does
okay?
it feel natural? Can you easily do it? It's like you've always been able to do it?
It's relatively easy, Paul. You can correct me if it's not actually relatively
no.
easy.
It just for context, you remember the distinction of before something, and then now you can do this pretty easily, which is
Yeah.
that seems suspicious.
Mhm.
So you don't remember that either, like from like if you've been able to do that all your life, or at some point something happened.
That's what I've figured.
Right,
No,
but you remember.
you very point just so we're all clear. You very pointedly remembers the point where the bad thing happened, and then everything after that.
Yeah,
gets
the bad
worse.
thing happened.
Right. But I mean, you remember some things. You remember your name. You remember you like girls. Like you remember stuff. So something must have happened.
Mhm.
And aren't you curious about that?
Oh, I'm very curious. I would like to know. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Well, we can help you figure it out. Jane's like
Yeah.
writing like down in her notebook, like she's like, Thea, memory problems, find solution.
Yeah, we can. We've all been kind of helping each other on our stuff. We've been busy this past almost 2 months, but uh, we try to help each other. And if you decide to stick with us for the journey, we will be sure to help you too.
Portal.
I would love to stick around if you guys would have me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Oh wait, you were going to say something?
So is it like a 12-month system?
Mhm.
What month are we on?
You are currently. Let me check. I had it in my notes. 1 second. I was just typing this out so you guys have the actual spelling of the person in her dream than the name.
Okay.
I realized I didn't give you the spelling on that. Let me check my notes 1 second. But you guys essentially have 3 months before it all comes. Boom.
Well, then it would be June already.
Yeah.
So when in June is it?
No. I made a mistake in explaining it earlier. It's not the summer solstice. It's the we talked about the. It's at the end of summer, the last day of summer.
Yeah, and then summer is 3 months long, like every other month.
Correct.
Oh wait, it's the end of
So if
summer
it's
or the
constantly
end of
3 months
spring?
away, then it's almost June 21st. The first day of summer.
Just about.
Like 3 months from June 21st is when it's gonna end, when the
Mhm.
shit's going down.
Just about.
So it's like early June then.
Yep. I
Oh
think.
shit.
I think.
Jane's almost 4.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did my math right. I'm
Shit.
great at computers.
Jane's just like tracking when she turns 4. That's all she's doing. She turns 4 like the summer solstice day, whatever that is. If it's probably about to happen.
Couple days.
Yeah,
Sorry, I interrupted what you guys were saying. You two were talking.
of course we'll have you, Thea. As long as you have our back, we have yours.
Of course. Of course.
Well, I'm pretty tired, everyone. I think if I remain awake, I'm gonna drink more.
Just
So
hear Leo snoring in the background.
yeah, and Leo's just passed out, and it's making me kind of jealous. So I'll be retiring for the night.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Keep an eye out for us, Thea.
Mhm.
And then Jane's gonna scurry off into a bush.
Yeah, one is just
She's just gonna chill where she is. She's just gonna lay down, look up the stars.
But she grabs those stones that I said in chat that she put in the
Mhm.
fire and heated them up during that conversation. And they're like bed warmers. She's like, just put them all up in a cloth.
It's a nice fucking idea.
Thank goodness.
Curling up around
Nice
them
fucking
Nice.
idea. Yeah.
and just sleeping underneath this bush, nice and warm.
Yes, warm cat. Happy.
Hot cat.
Neuron activation. Pet cat. All right. Anyone else doing
Yeah,
anything?
she's just kneading them and stuff like a cat would.
Wait, so I have one question. Does Leo remember the phrase that was said?
You do.
Don't try and remember it.
Okay. I was just curious. Can you type it in just so that I can put it in my notes?
What if I told you no?
That would hurt me.
Ooh, you gotta watch the VOD, bitch.
There you go.
Guess I'll just watch the VOD.
It's only fair. You should have written it down like I did.
I couldn't properly hear it.
That's
Oh,
what you get for
well, that's
being
unfortunate.
deaf.
Free.
All right. Long rest.
Yay!
Yay.
Lemon. Squeezy. It's
Squeezy.
time for nothing. No dreams today.
It's time for everyone roll a wisdom save.
Why am my hit dice not going back up? Still from this
Don't-
one, even like
don't
if,
worry.
if you guys are having that problem, what you can do is you can go over to your features and edit your class.
Mhm.
And if you go to details, you can choose how many hit dice are used. So you can reduce that to like whatever number. And it'll add back hit dice. I found that out the other day.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Because it was at 2 and it was down to 1. I don't understand.
I don't
Whatever.
understand either. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I fixed it. Thanks.
with that out of the way, you guys long rest, pick up camp in the morning, and continue on your way. Roll me a survival and another stealth check. Whoever's actually, you don't need a survival. You got Radagast. Just roll me stealth checks.
Oh, for seeing like how do we
For
make our
staying-
way to Malwood?
Yeah. But you got Radagast.
Oh, fuck.
You're good.
It's
That's fine. 9 is.
Jane's carrying you.
I think the only person who we need from are Radagast and Thea. Stealth
Yeah.
checks.
Those checks, okay.
And here comes the fun thing with your passive perceptions. I don't know why I was trying to do that rhythmically.
what the fuck was that?
Are you good,
with-
man?
With your
Are you
passive
okay?
perception. No, I'm actually having a
Oh
mental
wait,
breakdown.
I'm gonna
Okay, for DM.
roll. Wait, we're a fate. Ugh,
11 ain't bad.
disgusting. Middle of the pack. Right.
Cool. All right. Can you roll me the stealth check for Radagast? If you're back.
You said BRB 6 minutes ago.
How dare he go to the bathroom?
Laura Mac, how dare you?
Let me roll one for him. Just kidding.
I'll roll one for him. I'll click the button so we can move on since it's less important. You roll. It's still enough. You guys managed to get carried by the higher stealth checks. Average stealth checks OP for party stealth checks. You guys make your way with Radagast's guidance closer to the edge of Melwood, getting there before it's late afternoon. So like at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, you would arrive at the outskirts of the city. Couple of things that Umon and Radagast, when he gets back, I'll re-explain to him. Notice, first of all, Umon, it's deathly quiet here. Like wildlife is lacking. There aren't that many, and you know that's strange because you're in like a nice plains. There's usually something somewhere, but here, there's a stillness and like silence that is kind of upsetting, really, and like, something strange.
You say that as like, do I notice that about the wilderness we're
Mhm.
walking through?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the
Can
only
I
major thing you would notice.
like there are literally no animals or just really
Like there are
few?
none.
None, absolutely none. Okay.
Mhm.
Shit, do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna and how do the plants look here?
They look most. You can actually roll me a nature check.
Oh, yeah, I will. Not bad.
With a
14.
14, you manage to get a good enough understanding and look at the plants, and you notice something is wrong with them too, and the way that they seem to be alive, but there's like something off about it. Like they shouldn't be. Like they're not getting the proper nutrients. Like they're dying slowly.
Hmm.
Like there's some sort of blight or something that is affecting them. So the whole place is kind of gray.
Okay, I'll approach a tree or something, or like whatever plant I can see.
You approach a tree.
And I'll cast Speak with Plants.
Let's dance,
Hell
baby.
yeah! Yeah.
You can imbue plants within 30 feet of you with miles to communicate. So you're just speaking to a big old tree.
Yeah. Um. Hello. Are you there? Are you...
Hello.
Hi. I'm very pleased to meet you. My name is Umon. What's your name?
Name.
Right. You don't name yourselves around here. Okay. Um. I've noticed that you and your companions here, all your friends, are looking quite sick. Um, do you know
Tired. So
you're tired?
tired.
All right, and how long have you been feeling like this?
Many days. No light.
No light.
As you guys, you can now you would definitely notice since it's been brought up.
Does he
which I
say
did.
that out loud?
Umanya. And that sounds like what
Oof.
he said out loud. The big thing that you do notice is that there seems to be a kind of light fog in the entire area that is rolling in more slowly. And you guys, you should note that the last time you guys saw fog, it was past this point. This line essentially was the last place you saw fog. And you guys, because this whole area, the nights were super foggy and all that stuff, mist rolling in. But yes, he does say the bit about no light.
No light. Um, and do you or any of your friends, the things you've been talking with each other since they started, do any of you have any idea of what might have caused this?
Mm. Deep colors.
Back.
Deep colors.
Dark colors.
Trees now, bitch.
Um, right. So you said that these deep colors are what causing uh whatever is keeping you from the light.
No light. Heavy cloud.
Um, yeah, I'll probably just stop talking to this guy, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
You're gonna go talk to another
Uh,
fucking tree.
yeah. I'm not gonna fucking roleplay everything, but I'm just gonna ask for the 10 minutes that it
My
lasts. I'm
name
gonna
is Lorax. I speak for the trees.
like
I talk to
uh the trees are
Jane's
like
just
the
gonna like walk
healthiest.
up behind him while he's talking to them and just shine the daylight from.
Okay, I'm gonna roleplay that one out. You shine the
Okay.
daylight, and you hear one of them go, "Ah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
light."
There you go, buddy.
So you're just talking to trees right now, huh?
Yep.
That's what I missed when I left. All right, just check.
Warm light.
Maybe now that you have this little bit of light, you remember better. This is a different tree.
Color. People.
Different tree. His name's Dave. Yes, we name everyone Dave.
Yeah.
Well, Dave.
Black and green.
Black and
People.
green. People in black and green.
Aelith?
From my many travels, Portal, these 2 months that we've been traveling
You can roll me
with
history checks.
Umon's perfect, yeah. I was going for that. That sucks.
That is an 8. No clue.
Yeah. I'll tell the black and green part to everyone, see if
Gonna
anyone
map
remembers
check?
anything.
You can roll history checks.
All of us?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
One day I won't have to roll one.
That's what you get for picking an amnesiac.
I know. I'm regretting my decision.
Don't worry, I also
Good
regret
news.
my decision.
Don't
a
worry,
Good
little bit.
news. Two
I play
people.
Radagast.
Two people have. Oh no, 3. Yeah, Radagast as well. So Radagast, you know that there are a couple of people that come from Shellmire pretty regularly that wear black and greens. They're like Mormons essentially. They're like, hey, you want to talk about God? And they're like, sure. And then they usually
Wait,
leave.
do I know which god?
No, you were never allowed to speak to them.
Ah, poop. hope it's my
Jane has heard stories about the kind of church in Shellmire that some of the like because there's all these stories about maybe it's a secret cult or whatever that they wear black and greens.
Secret god.
For Thea, with an 8,
Oh my
even with an
God.
8, you remember the people in black and green are an important. Those colors.
Shellmeyer, black and green secret cult.
There's something it feels familiar with something at home. You can't remember what.
Okay. And I don't remember, like, Thea doesn't remember that that's home, right?
She does remember the Shellmire's home. That's one of the established.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Yeah, all the stuff for the most part that you sent me, you remember.
Yeah.
And you're on the
if you
out.
made Thea's character based off of Bone Boy, I will love you forever.
Unfortunately, I did not do that.
Papa bless, he's in the canon.
But yeah,
he's in the canon, boys.
I had a vision. Like that's all we
And
need.
arrive at the small town of Malwood, at the outer edge of the city.
What kind of chump
It's
lives
the
here?
only thing we've been asking for after that one session.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's
wow.
so fucking small, man.
It is. It is a very small place.
Guys, you probably should just go ahead around this and just leave me here for a minute, and I'll catch up.
I'm gonna put my paw on Radagast's like the side of his leg and be like, "No, we're here for you, buddy.
I really don't
We'll
think you want
walk
to be
in
here for
by
what
your
happens
side.
here.
Mass murder's gonna happen. We're here for you. Oh God, but not for this.
Leave. I think it's best if you guys just let me deal with this one on my own.
The town seems relatively normal, quiet and still.
Oh, maybe a combat will happen here, and we'll get to that next session. Except for planning.
What would you like to do?
What's this section right here? This big building?
Big
I would
building.
know.
That's a series of houses lined up next to each other, and
Okay.
like under big tents, some markets and stuff. It's where most of the business sides of stuff are.
Cool.
It's like a big old
I,
lane. It's the
I've got
one
like my
place.
yeah, I've got like my full armor set on right now. I'm hiding my
Helmet on.
face first.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
helmet
I'm gonna
on.
have to dip. I don't know if we're gonna end in like a couple of minutes or
Okay, we
something.
can end then, and next week we
end?
pick up with Radagast.
Yeah, because
All the younglings about to meet Radagast.
Yeah.
Anakin and the younglings.
Shades to my left, they also whip out the lightsaber. It's like if Yoda was caught up in the youngling murder.
Oh God.
Oh boy, it's
I
gonna
can't
be a
wait for
fun
Jade
one.
to do a backflip and slice somebody in half.
And thank you all for playing this week. Glad you had fun.
No worries.
It was
the
fun,
the
but still
but
DC
it was sad the
30.
whole time.
Pretty fun.
Sorry for breaking you, Leo.
I saved Leo's life by hurting him. I couldn't have asked for anything more.
God damn. It would have been
How
so
does
clutch.
I
if-
just want to ask, how do you keep forgetting the fact that knowing things is bad for you, Leo?
Listen.
I hope this scar serves as a reminder. This
Oh,
huge
boy.
fucking scar on
All
your
right.
chest.
Thank you for playing this week. It has been a blast. Next week we'll get back with
Mhm.
Radagast killing children.